Up to kind of like start to dip, you know what I mean? He's at the apex, then yoink him back.
Okay. I'm also testing line of sight to see where I can stand on the platform, so you may die.
Well, I'm not going to that. I'm just going straight.
We don't need you to test that. You're also not actually doing this when we actually do it, so just yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
Anyway,
wait,
Steve,
Glor's
go.
here.
Do it, Steve. Laura.
Oh shit, dude, let's
Oh,
go. All right,
Laura
save
might
me
be
again.
promoted.
I thought this was an actual plan, so I wanted to know.
We were doing it because Glorb is not here right
could
now,
be.
so we're just having
If
somebody
Glorb was dead.
do it.
Dude, why is my fucking dragon so dramatic dead on the floor? What the fuck?
Hello?
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 All right, Steve, what the hell you want?
He wants to practice. Like, we're going to pretend that you see where my ping is. We're going to pretend that that's, like, the dunk site. He's just going to glide out there and then, like, just rescue him back.
Sure.
It would
Really?
actually be
go
over
wherever you want.
there, though. Like,
Yeah, it'll be going to
We
like
can do it
this
over there
thing
if you
that's
want, I
over
go
here.
I don't know if, like, we can...
This thing
You
might
can
be.
jump off there.
Maybe you could go through
yeah,
the
it's kinda
diagonal.
Here.
Yeah, just
Alright.
try when you die. I mean, you know what I mean? In worst case
Alright.
scenario, just res
There
you.
we go.
I'm gonna need somebody to craft a ring.
He didn't get far enough. That's my bad. I need to wait.
I can do it.
Pretty sure you need to get to that back thing is what the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just need to wait a little bit longer.
Also, the diagonal probably made that a bit harder. Like, if you had more of like a...
He would have
Scalpel,
been fine, I think, and gone far enough if it were a
5.
straight line.
I don't have
5,
leap anyway.
4, 3, 2, 1. Scalpel, you failed.
You hit the wall, so that was also
Here,
that's
come over
really
here,
funny.
Glorb. I'm gonna do it this way.
28 seconds.
Okay.
Why did you put your body so far over there compared to where Steve's body was? Rob is hostile now? Oh, he's the hardest.
Always has been.
What?
Guild order is up.
All right, you're good, whatever.
All right. Easy peasy.
Oh, dragon on dragon action.
Yeah, dude, I'm naked. How's that make you feel?
Naked and bald.
Well, you gotta show him your visage form.
Absolutely goated.
Told him his
Kinda
mom
look
looks
kinda
like he's a
similar
level
to-
1 character.
Kind of similar to my, yeah. You're like if my character got isekai'd into a fucking RPG.
Like every survival game, you start off with that transmog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like those YouTube ads, level 1 slut.
Unironically, looks like it's just a wretched from Dark Souls. Is that what they're called, wretched? Well, I don't know.
Malo, this past like 2 weeks, I've had an uptick of anime girl feet game ads.
I don't know why you're telling me this.
You just mentioned level 1 sluts.
Yeah, what do you mean? I
don't need to know like what you're googling and why you're getting these ads.
I don't.
Who gets ads anymore?
It just comes up, dude.
Adblock, hello.
I get ads for the stupidest shit. I got $30,000 electron microscope ads. Like, I'm gonna buy that? What?
Brave browser,
great
my
ads to
dude.
get.
Brave browser.
Or just uBlock Origin like a normal person.
Yeah, we know why you want that microscope for those anime girl feet.
Yeah,
Hey,
real close.
Sephiroth, can you boot up Parsec?
Yeah, freedom.
What's the timestamp on the fight where I have to rescue you, Steve?
It's around like 7 minutes. I just put like a liquid reminder at like 7:10 that
do you
just
guys
says like dunk soon.
Do you guys see the last Giga Blast of Phase 2? It's kind of around 7 minutes in LR.
Yeah.
It's right at that. You either can do it slightly before it or slightly after it.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you wanted to put a timer there and just understanding that timer's not like millisecond precise, it's just more like, hey, bozo, this shit's happening.
We'll be dunking after that, or during, or before it. Does that make sense?
It doesn't, like, as Sen said to me, he said he did it at 7:30 or whatever the time is. I don't think it's actually 7:30. I think he's just misremembering. He says it doesn't have to be tight at all. We just dunk after the orange circles before the frontal. Have seen people do after frontal, just depends on what you all want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You could probably just do it right before the frontal. And then the moment that happens, like, then everybody needs to shift over. You probably want to be like very clear in comms, like we dunked, you know what I mean? Just so it's like very much like, okay, like, you know, everybody in the right quadrant needs to shift, because a few seconds later is going to do the Giga Coil cast, and then that's going to proc the right triangle. Make your way to the raid. Don't lock in just yet, so you can make your way there.
Muggsy nerfed again?
Imagine not being able to kill that fight.
No, I got reverted.
The 5% reduced.
No, new nerf.
Oh,
new
new nerf? What the
Mythic Muzzy
fuck?
nerf again.
What?
Yeah, 5% health.
Go home, Blizzard. You're drunk. What
Mugsy
is
health reduced by
happening?
5% on all difficulties.
Well, that's gonna make the damage stop even worse.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, we gotta do the cook strat.
40% rush. Yeah.
And still, I think if you're just trying to make sure you kill it, like your prog, that's fine. But I mean, probably whenever we do it again. Well, let me put it this way: if we need to kill it a second time because of the whole checkmark bullshit for the achievement, then you probably just do the original strategy, just because it's what we're comfortable with. But when you're in farm, you just 4-heal the fight and you just push it 4 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Unfortunately, Dio is going to maybe kill this fight, so get fucked.
What did he say?
He said, "What the fuck, a lizard, you."
Dude, why is like when you die in your fucking dragon form, your lizard just looks so dramatic on the floor?
Also, I want to give a shout out to Devo, Striker, Seth, and Mimi. On our last few polls, we had the bare minimum gigacoil ticks that are humanly possible.
Nice.
What about
Oh
inhumanly
my
possible?
gosh.
I think it's just all the frontal bait. If the frontal bait it well, then just makes it.
Well, it's also you not
Actually,
being in that one because of the way we're doing it. Some guilds have you do that canister 4. That'd be fucking
I see,
AIDS. At least, like, if the frontal's bad, you're like, well, I don't have to worry about it. I can just go around, be a Pac-Man, right? Like, maybe it's like a tad slow, but it's like, imagine if it was a bad bait and you had to do the canister, right? Then we're like really behind. People are like, oh my god, like, why haven't we dunked? And you're like, bro, man, we had a bad frontal, and it just kind of removes, like, even if it's a shit frontal, it's just kind of whatever.
Yeah, I'm like saving my altar for there. If so if it is a bad bait, like hopefully.
Have you been getting Tiger's Lust as well, I believe?
Catastrophic. Like double blink should cover the distance, right? Even if it's a bad bait.
Good, yeah.
Oh, fucking winner.
What'd you get?
So I tagged a lot of people. Like, hopefully this stuff kind of like made sense to people. Like, you know, mages, Hymnic, you know, with the kicks and the curses, you're kicking leg, Lorbs on 1. Nora, you're actually die pretty fast, but I just trust you with kicks. So I'm just putting somebody on it just to keep an eye on it. You just kick at the end of the cast, and you only can kick it once. That's why you kick late. And all range are killing the back ones. Like, everything I was told by guilds going into last night and again today is like, especially in early Prog, overkill the sentries, like because they're just gonna one-shot people on their second cast. So and the little lads, if you fuck up the CC, you just wipe. So.
Nora did not hear what you said.
It should, Nora. It'll have the, you know, the kick clamp. It'll be hard to save because all the little lads are on top of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then Alvin, Brex, Emma, let's see, Kaori, Marm, Nora, Steve, Warrior, Scoodles, Shell. It's very important that you understand when we get to the intermission, if you look at the red marker, you enter the safe spot to enter that middle like semicircle is to the right of that marker as you look at it right now, and then you just follow the beam, and then you'll see in that sense video they all just hug the left of the at the end there, like with the electricity right to the left of them. You just stand right there and the beam will despawn. And then the second intermission is different. You need to hug all the way on the right, hugging the electricity. The beam will spawn directly to your left, and you follow that beam. And then in that intermission, you have to leave. You can't stay in.
Sir, another nerf has hit Muggsy.
Another?
Yeah, we just talked about it while you were away, I think.
Oh.
That would have been kind of funny. Like,
If there was like another nerf after the 5%.
honestly, part of me's wondering if they also just did that because of all the bullshit yesterday. Just kind of like, you know what, this fight is just kind of
Can't
fucked.
talk about it.
But we can't talk about what we in theory did or did not do if we did it.
I cannot confirm nor deny what may or may not have transpired yesterday, only that they have nerfed the boss in response to something possibly.
Honestly, I might have not even logged in yesterday.
I logged in
Andy
a
didn't.
bunch.
We didn't even raid yesterday.
That's a shame.
I didn't do it yesterday, but you know what I did today, Glorb?
Seth, I sent
installed
it.
Overwatch.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, it is. Because of the fucking sharks.
Sharks was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason.
You even
I
have
did
80 prisms?
Probably don't have any prisms. I don't think that was in the game the last time I played it.
Yeah, maybe not.
What sharks? What?
The gotcha mechanic, Mala.
You know Juno, the Martian lady?
No.
Well, she has two like little robots that fly around her and zap people, and on her mythic skin, they're actually tiny sharks.
They're adorable. Do you pull the boss?
He's locking in. I'd rather not find out, please. We could, if you want to stay at the end of the night and test it. I actually mess around, wipe, and waste time here.
Technically, we're not on the clock yet.
And then, I was gonna say, we're gonna do consumables here shortly, and it's very important that people see their defensives there. And then, as we discuss Scoodles, you're not in the cone, and just everybody have their liquid reminders or timeline reminders set up for that. Everyone's expected to do what's in that pin picture. I also sent it to all, 12 people, whatever the fuck is needed for the cone. And the biggest thing too is when you get to that phase, it's just like remember the intermission. It's just nuking the ads, and you just need to play the little dance. And like Mimi brought up a really good point about like the little electric stuff, like where you guys are standing right now on that like line between the rings. So it's like what you'd want to do ranged is like think about right now, like which quadrant you're in when we're in like the AFK phase, right? So you would kind of favor that side of red, if that makes sense. So I think it's like Mimi and one of the mages are to like the left of red. Once we're in that phase, the other two mages are on like the orange side of red. And then you're just doing the dance between the outside ring and the middle ring and paying attention to the electric so you don't get clipped by it, and you're just nuking those sentries, like we said.
Sir, another paladin has hit the group.
Do we
No,
see the
just him,
note?
Nick.
Could look different than yesterday.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like a note.
The thing we're going to have to keep an eye on, I don't know if we need color syntax for the C. Also, you need to have the Pop-Tart Wigora, especially if you're one of those 4 people, which I linked earlier today. So probably other melee just in case. So it's that thing from Varrock, if you remember. Probably would put it somewhere on your screen where it's not too invasive. Sometimes it'll be stuck for the rest of the poll.
Can I kind of just disregard that entirely and not get it, or do I need it?
No, you don't. I just said the 4 people and plus other melee. You are not those 4 people or melee, so you're fine. You don't need it. Say just anybody that has
need it?
anybody that has a stun probably should have it. So like probably be good if like Scoodles had it just in case, right? Like that's an example.
Does Striker's name need to be different on the note? I assume.
Right.
Why is his name white?
Because he's not.
That's not why they're white.
Magus. Oh. I'll fix it. Kaori, Flask Cauldron, Scalpel, Potion Cauldron, Shell Feast.
Does Striker just need to swap to that character?
It should be fixed now, is it?
It's 663. I don't want to look at it.
Right. Thank you. Right. Make sure you're in the correct talents. Nothing really is fundamentally changed since yesterday. The biggest thing is just P1 consistency. Like I know people saw my Raider discussion post. Like look, not gonna be like mad if we don't kill it tonight. But I just gave an example of that guild there, where it's like their night 1 last week was worse than what we did last night, right? And so it's like if people just really pay attention and kind of iterate from poll to poll, you see how the fight just randomly falls over in that thing I posted. So hopefully, Scoodles agrees. I think that's what I was trying to get at the end of the night last night. Like this fight just miraculously will just hit 0 out of nowhere.
Yeah, as Scoodles said,
I'm good whenever you can do a ready check. Also, we should not be doing Augies, like, just, remember to deposit those back when you get a chance.
Am I allowed to use my Dreambound one?
Flasks left. Yeah, potions, flasks, ready up. We're about to pull here. 2 minutes over when I get going.
Foot Lovato needs to eat.
Foot Lovato always eats.
Also, apparently keep Foot Lovato away from Scalpel.
Why does Scalpel got the dogs out?
Well, apparently Scalpel's into those feet.
Totally.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boss is cratering. Think about your spot. Obviously, there were some changes late in the night. Romulo, Steve, your new thing. Scoodles. Don't cleave. Tuck in.
Protected.
Defensive. Foot Lovato, be careful.
Protected.
Oh, I'm stunned. Defensive.
External.
Never mind.
Res. Buff him right now. Hit the Technician. Bait frontal, blaze out. Stuff gets the bomb. Canisters. Suppression. Don't murder your teammates. Circles. Technician. Everybody got soothes. This is Mimi's orb. Soothe now. Canisters. And after these canisters go off bait. Wait, make sure your canister is finished though first. Go now. Bait. Blaze out. Mimi gets the orb. Frontal baited. Move. maybe dunks, and then it's more canisters. We just stay here. You know, just imagine where your canister might be right now.
And not happy.
And not this one, but remember the next one, Devo, you're not in. That's going to be the Wombo. Don't lead yet. All right, there we go. Look at your health. Look at circles. Mulatto's dead. No res. Just got to keep going. Kill the technician. Soothe. Remember, face the middle. This is Devo's, or face the middle. Be to the right of his circle a little bit. This is the Wombo. The orange circles will not kill you. Hit a defensive. Blaze line, go where the canisters would be. Bait frontal. Roar. Wait. Go, go, go. Just didn't have enough in one of them.
Someone's blaze line was like right here, and it knocked a bunch of us out as we were running.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, when Rob is saying when you get blaze line, go to the canisters, you don't like go to where the canisters are necessarily. You go like towards the center of the room in a way that your blaze line isn't going to fuck people over, so that you're close to the canisters after your
big spatial. Yeah.
Like selfishly, you kind of hope you get a blaze line because then
it's
you don't need to bait the
good
frontal.
use for a void off here.
And then the idea is you just make sure
Looking
your blaze
at the
lines aren't
bright
fucking
side,
people over, right? And then yeah, that's it.
I'm actually losing like 50k DPS for being void off.
Yep.
But I gain a stylish blink, so
I didn't see it down when I asked for it. I think it went out at the same time.
How embarrassing.
I know.
Good trade-off. I also look cool.
Do you need your peepers? Got your old man glasses?
Already wearing them.
5, 4, 3.
Here we go. Boss is about to crater.
1.
Okay. Here's Malo. Buff.
Protected.
Offensive if you haven't. Down a res, just gotta play super safe here. Get the technician. Blaze lines out, and bait frontal. Blaze out, bait frontal. Frontal baited, move. It's a wipe. What he'll do the second time.
You saw the bombs randomly teleported right here. And yeah, my bubble wore off. They're supposed to go in a line from where I'm at.
Use it in intermission as melee to not run out. Well, that's a very smart usage as well. I guess the canisters aren't real an issue for melee, I guess. Hopefully I can find it out during farm. I kind of want to play survival.
Alright, ready up, go again.
Well, I guess I'm never finding out since I'm a bomb carrier.
Five, 4.
Boss is
3,
landing soon.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
About your quadrant. Do not cleave.
Protected.
Defensive. Seth external. It's a wipe. What happened to Pellinol?
Oh, I just moved a bit too far ahead.
Alright. Alright, buffs, ready check, go again.
Oh, sorry, I am not ready. I need 20.
Like 20 including the 15?
We'll never know.
I'm ready for timer.
Like you delayed answering until it wasn't relevant.
Exactly.
For the boss to land here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heal CD.
For your quadrant.
Protected.
Defensive. Good. Hit the technician. Bait frontal, blazes out. Soothe when you can. Frontal baited. Theft dunked. Go to canisters. Suppression next. Look at circles. Hit technician. This is Mimi's bomb. Canisters next. Get in position. After these canisters done, baiting frontal.
I didn't have leap for some reason.
Is there DR for it?
Are you popping it on pole like you do arms?
So I use leap for to get to the second ad set, but maybe I used leap before I got my second charge from evoker thing.
Ja, det är nog tafsen.
Maybe.
Pull used heroic leap at 114. And time spiral was cast at, ooh, unlucky. Used heroic leap 0.4 seconds before Glorib spiral.
Dragon on dragon violence.
I'll probably start casting spiral early.
I need 15.
With or without the timer?
Now you wait 15 seconds.
Scalpel, does it matter to you if I stand on
Alright,
that
good.
side instead?
Only in that I would need to know ahead of time, like you're saying now.
I'm doing it.
Boss is landing soon.
5,
Allegedly.
4,
We could just not pull the boss.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
For quadrant.
Protected.
Offensive. Really good last 2 pulses. Like, perfect timer. Health looks great. Great work. Hit Technician. We're going to be baiting a frontal. Blazes out. Bait frontal. Blazes out. Frontal baited. Move. Soothe. Rest foot Lovato. Buff. Steph dunked. Canister 1. Suppression. Time spirals up. Hit Technician.
Ok.
Soothe.
Como que eu caí, velho? I died.
Canister position.
It's my ball.
So Chios, he'll do it. Okay.
It's after canisters, though, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Bait frontal. Bait frontal. After the frontal's baited, you can do
Tem
it.
uma porra de degrau
Move
ali,
out
velho. Que
place.
porra é essa?
Go for my line.
Deixa eu ver.
So you just pick it up and run through those
Deixa eu ver no
orbs, and then
VAR.
just run over there, auto deposit. Waller's dead. Wipe. So what's
It's probably my
happening?
fault. Probably didn't dunk well enough.
No?
No, I just died to my dot.
Eu só corri pra fora mesmo.
I mean, what do you have up there?
I think I'm using spell wording a little too early.
Alright, so deaths. Morm stood in the frontal. Then Mimi, what killed you?
I just fell out of the platform.
Okay, just silliness. Alright, go again. Alright, and then we
I
talk
was
about
wondering
normal
what could
stuff.
have killed you.
Yeah, I thought maybe an ad, like one
That was
chapter.
fine,
I
that's
was
fine.
thinking, yeah, it was
Sorry,
really
I
like,
had a brain fart.
it's fine. It's okay. Alright, let's go again.
Good job, Mimi.
I will say we did like train for this with Scalpel beforehand. He could have saved you.
That is true. We did do that.
True. Years of academy training wasted.
Waiting on Scalpel.
He needs 12 seconds.
He needs to think about
Before
what
or
he's
after the
done.
timer?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boss is landing.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive. Hit Technician. Bait frontal. Blaze out. Soothe now. Frontal baited. Sprex. Buff him. Canister spots. Suppression. Spiral up. Hit Technician. Soothe now. Canisters. Bait frontal in front of boss. Bait. Blaze lines out. Frontal done. Move. Canisters next, getting spots. This is Mimi. Suppression next.
CD.
Smaller runway, be careful. Wombo combo in about 20 seconds. Kill the technician. This is Devos. You'll stay out on this one. Soothe now. Soothe. Be a little bit to the right of the circle. Everybody bait. Just focus on mechanics here. Blaze lines move out. Remember what Scoodle said. Bait frontal. Roar.
Protected.
Move, move, move. Go.
So someone's blaze line was directly through the boss, and like 4 people got hit by it when it went off as they were baiting the frontal.
Also,
Like they had one that just went north-south on the board, and they stood right behind the boss with it.
Also, sorry to pick on you, Sedge, because you're POV, but other people are doing it too. The orange circles will not kill you. We're pop a defense. Everyone should hit a defensive there, and we're popping a ton of raid CDs. They barely do any. Like you're gonna wind up baiting weird frontals if you're strafing off to the side. I know it's like human nature to want to move out of orange bad, but that's not gonna hurt you. I was watching Mimi on her best poll last night, and she stood in 3 with all the defenses up, and her health went to 60%.
Qual server não BR recomendam?
You need to think about when you get the blaze line, think of it almost like, it's like stars in space, like constellations, like the way they're shaped, they're shaped like little dippers or like a Y shape or like a spoon or whatever. Like you need to think about like how your little crop circle looking thing is interacting with the group, right? Like it's not like, oh, I just move out 5 feet, I'm fine. Like you can book it the fuck out. Like just go towards the middle of the room, like, and just be far away from the group. It's a couple polls now where we're doing that. We just got to be careful with that.
Sorogger has a U in it.
5,
Scalpel.
4,
So an E.
Right, boss is landing.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
Tipo, nem por causa da guilda pra você se preocupar com o servidor. É legítimo onde teus amigos tão. Talvez vale a pena. Mas eu jogo em server bem diferente da galera que joga comigo, geralmente. Eu tô num servidor que é conectado com o server da minha guilda pra facilitar aqui as logísticas. Travou? Pra facilitar a logística de enviar correio.
Be careful with this frontal. We've lost people in almost every pull to this here. Technician. Blazes out, bait frontal. Blaze out, bait frontal. Frontal baited, move. Steph orb. Steph is dunking. Canisters.
Esse boneco aqui já foi de vários servers, pô. Vários mesmo. Mas hoje em dia, tipo, eu acho que eu ficaria aqui mesmo se eu trocasse de guilda, porque meu nick tá aqui. Os outros servers não tem garantia.
Also, when I say soothe, I'm actually paying attention to when it goes up. Soothe now. Canisters. After these canisters, bait frontal. Bait frontal. Heal spell. Blazes out. Frontal good. This is Mimi. Heal mana, heal mana. Canisters next.
Tiger Slashzinho pra Deus ver? Não? Valeu.
Do not leave your canister early. Alright, canisters. And suppression here. This is Windrush. Smaller runway. Be careful.
Torto. Não tá funcionando minha aura, não tem
Technician, hit it hard. Devo stays out on next canister. It's his dunk. Soothe now. Think about Malo circle here. Gonna be along the edge. A little bit to the right of it. Blazes out. Go 4. Everybody else bait. If you don't get it, stay here. Hit defensive. Wait. Go, go, go.
Protected.
Good. You can move in the barrier. There's nothing going on. Just get in the barrier. Great job, Devo. Circles. Look. This is Glorb's AoE Soothe here. Malo takes Moon out. Canisters here. Normal configuration. Soothe now, Glorb.
Protected.
Or just anybody go for it. There's 3 of them.
Got them all.
Oh, I fucked that up. I chased my kick out instead of staying in my canister.
Oh,
My
yeah,
bad.
don't.
Yeah, no,
That's the unfortunate reality. There's not a way for me in the note to be like...
Não tenho
No, I
amigos, então
understand.
vai
I
pra um
just, it
server
was
que
just
tenha
instinct.
o nick
I
que
saw it
tu
run
quer,
away,
isso
so I
aí.
followed it.
Hopefully people are starting to kind of get what I'm saying, though, on that Wombo. That orange shit is not going to kill you. You
Cara, meu
just
MS
stand
tá
there and
piorando.
you
É
just
isso aí,
wait.
bora.
Like,
Is
so...
that the only, like, moon kick
The only
there?
moon. Yep.
You could just remove them. Like, some...
Okay, I could do that.
So there's been people who are running their like suppression circles into the where the ad is, and I think that's bad. I don't know what others think about it.
I thought it was the tank.
Yeah, I think
No, the little shitter circles, like
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the tank.
that's Steve leaping ahead of the group to go pick up all the ads before we get there.
Ninguém evita Zeralão. Sei lá, velho. Quem não evita
That's
Zeralão é
probably
gente que eu não
why
quero jogar
they're-
junto mesmo.
Well, I
Então,
just didn't
é um
notice that.
favor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I could
It was
probably
just
Eu
like
acho que isso aí não,
kind of
não
bad
cola,
for
não.
me.
I'm like leaping like right here-ish. I could probably just like leap more towards the edge, and then just go in like this.
Also, part of the reason probably you didn't notice it is who it targets is RNG for the extra cluster hits. So it's possible that he just never got targeted on those pulls last night, but you know it was still happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're not gonna like kill me or anything. It just made me like a little worried because I usually leap to about there as well, and then just immediately charge the technician, and there was like circles there.
Okay. And then just real quick, I don't think you did anything wrong, but just checking in. Devo, is everything going good with your dunk? Is there anything we can do to help you at all, or is it all seem peachy for you?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Yeah, it looked good to me.
Can I get a Tiger's List, or should I ask for it? Or is it
You're getting
assigned? I did not get one this last poll, I believe. I am tracking it, I didn't see it.
Okay, just keep going. I mean, yeah, if you need it, that's fine.
Só se meu Tiger's List não tá sendo traqueado pra Tiger's List de healer, sei lá.
Yeah, you received it. That's Paul.
Oh, meu Deus, meu precast.
I'm lagging.
Mano, por que tu fica embaixo do boss se tu consegue sair debaixo dele? Pelo amor de Deus.
I'm out. I think you
Não
just
seja
need to
esse
stay
cara.
out because of this
I
issue.
shouldn't even have rezzed.
Protected.
Start a GoFundMe.
He bought one. We're waiting for it to get here. Defensive.
Nossa, nem usei o defensivo. Foi mal.
Gonna buff Malo.
You guys can still fund it if you want.
Technician, hit it. Blaze lines out. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Rebuff Emma. Canisters. Spiral up, we move. Technician, hit it hard. Soothe now. Canisters.
Tomar no cu, olha. Ai, ai. Minha spec é muito boa pra essa luta se os Eds
Bait frontal,
andarem
go in front of boss.
como eles deveriam.
Blaze lines out. Frontal, move.
Cadê a bomba? Na casa do caralho.
It's Mimi's orb. Canisters next. Don't leave early. Same canister.
Obsessivo ali não era pra ter saído. Cadê meu...
Shorter runway
Na minha
here for
hora tá funcionando,
suppression.
sei lá que porra é essa.
Kill technician. Soothe. This is the wombo here. Get rid of the defense. Remember, the orange circles won't kill you. Kill technician. Devo stays out here, right of the circle. Blazes go far, towards canister, even beyond. Everybody else stay in. Bait. Mana roars. Wait. Wait.
Protected.
Go.
Protected.
We're just too slow.
There's a
Blaze
line.
rocket right through the grid.
I think it was me.
Mirou bem
So, like,
certinho no boss.
Can somebody ping, like, just say, don't take the res. See where Mana's body is? I'm just using that as examples. Green. Ping, like, see that? Ping a little bit to the left of that. See where that like yellow piece of metal is more to the left? The next one down. Yeah, people could go over there with their blaze
where I
lines
was with
too,
mine.
or all the way to the inside where the boss is, like the yellow and black striped ones that are right next to the boss, like the two of those there. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Like,
The warning ping I just put, that's where somebody was with their rocket and one went right through the
Yeah, I
boss.
mean, I just said it was me.
I think we have to, like,
let's go again.
this is the hard part of the fight. There's like 2 hard parts. It's this and then making sure we do the ad stuff at the intermission correctly. And so we'll probably make a lot more mistakes here before we figure it out. Well,
Yep.
hopefully not a lot, but.
Five.
Boss is
4,
landing.
3, 2, 1.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive.
Nossa, eu peguei tanto proc que eu nem sei o que tá acontecendo aqui nessa rotação mais.
Technician. Blaze out. Bait frontal. Soothe whenever. Frontal baited. Move. That's Kaori. Buff Kaori. Canisters. Depression next. Spirals up. Hit technician. Soothe. Canisters. After this canister, bait in front of the boss. Don't leave canister early. Go, go, go. Blaze lines out. Blaze out, bait frontal. Frontal good, move. This is Mimi. Canisters next. Stay in your canister. Suppression next, shorter runway. Hit these ads hard. Technician. This is Devos. Wombo combo coming up. Soothe now. Remember, gonna hit into defensive. The large circles will not kill you. A little bit to the right of Malo circle. Blaze lines go far. Bait the frontal. Blaze go far.
Protect.
Stay in. Defensive. Stay in. Roar. Go, go, go. I'll spot if you're scared. Get in the barrier. Always get in the barrier. Good habit to just move in. Add circle under the barrier. Orbs, AoE soothe in a second. Moon, take it out. Lorb soothe now. Yeah, perfect. Canisters, get in.
Protected.
Suppression going back the way we came. Make sure you have the orb striker. Might have to come back for it. Look at your health here. You okay, Ori? No res, it's fine.
I taunted up for no reason.
Don't kill that Ed yet. Bait the frontal, towards the edge, And then striker, this will be you here. You'll soak up. Kaori, which canister are you?
1.
Okay, can an off tank go in 1?
Yeah, I'll be in 1.
That's dead.
I'm gonna taunt now.
Yeah, it's fine. And then Steve, you pick it up and charge it.
Protected.
Steve, pick up. Intermission.
Orange,
Yeah, melee, orange, range all the way to the outside. Remember, kick late. Alvin first stun.
Ouch.
Then it's Brex. Then it's Shell. That's Kaori.
Where the fuck was Square?
Is the thing working? I wrote that in the chat.
Yeah,
Square
it's
doesn't
working.
exist on the first one.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It marked
Yeah,
them,
I forgot about that.
Well, I messed up
mine-
anyway because I divine told right away.
We need
Mine
to.
didn't work for some reason, but I got my thick.
The ad needs to die just.
Are
a
you the
little bit
first person?
faster.
Yeah, I'm first.
Yeah, the first person it usually doesn't work sometimes, from what I remember.
It's because it has to be in camera view of the person that's marking it, which is probably Follow, I'm assuming. Right? The nameplate.
I should have been in view of all those, but
Oh, did they not get
I
marked?
could be wrong too. It was a little bit like delayed.
Which ad needs to die faster?
The one that Muller's taking out, it just died like. It should die like 10 seconds before that intermission starts, so I can charge it because we killed it, and then the intermission started like 3 seconds later, so I couldn't soak the orbs because the orbs disappear when the intermission starts. Not necessarily a big problem because I'll be able to soak them on like later frontal sets, but it can just be kind of weird, like if I have to go out and soak.
Yeah, we also want to try to get the boss like further to the outside for the frontal bait. That'll also make it easier.
yeah, I didn't realize how close we were to the intermission.
What you have to think about is suppression. It's like when it's the third one, we're near the end of the phase when it's like we're going back the way we came against the green.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah,
I meant like
yeah. So just to kind of just before we do the ready check, just to briefly recap. So what happened with the interrupts is Malo hit Divine Toll, which causes him to interrupt everything. He just cannot hit that button. He already knows this. It's just like mistakes happen. And then it's really important. Devo. Who do I have assigned to the kicks? It's Devo and Striker on the 2 back ones, the sentries, right? Do you guys like see which ones are yours? Does it like make sense for future polls?
Yeah, I had it focused already. It was just like
Okay.
the wrong cast.
Yeah, perfect. And you want to kick it at the end of the cast. And then the really important thing is range. You see where the Hellstones are? You want to get to that outside ring at the beginning. And what you want to do is you want to get play on your side. Like think about in that diagram, if you are on the Steve warrior frontal, you're on the circle side of this. Like you're playing the circle side of the red marker on the outside thing, like where the Hellstones are, where like the email and Seth are standing. And then if you're the Malo frontal, then you're on the yellow side of the boss. On the outside ring. All right, so let's go again.
One thing I noticed, the ads in the intermission, we start in orange and we move towards star. They kind of kept moving towards orange for some reason. I don't know if if they're tankable or not, or what was going on, and the tank was
The
hanging
bomb
back. But
was over there, and I had to go pick it up.
okay, got it.
Oh, also
And people
before we
just
pull,
couldn't hit them.
A small thing, and I don't know, maybe something else killed Striker, but Striker, I actually don't think
No.
Go ahead, what?
Sorry, I got pinched and exploded.
Yeah, I was about to say Striker is actually what wiped us. His cuff exploded. It wasn't actually failed CC, just so everybody's on the same page. Did Melee follow the dance, though? How you kind of enter between, like, you enter over at orange, like between red and orange, and then you're going all the way to the left, like towards Star, and you're just going to stand. Can you ping exactly where the beam ends over there, just so everybody has the visual? Mellow? It's going to end right there. All right, let's pull now. Let's go.
Everyone's ready. Everyone's ready.
My font.
Yeah, I need a minute and a half now.
Nora needs to relog now.
Before or after the timer, though?
3, 2, 1.
Mano.
I feel like someone's up.
I wonder who. Yeah.
Can't pre-pull, man. Just be careful.
Protected.
Defensive. We'll be fine. Just look at your health. Wouldn't have just swiped. I don't know.
It literally was not where like the little light beam was. I waited until my group
I mean,
came
we were
around and
just
everything.
about to get out of the phase. So.
Yeah, my Chris, the point I was trying to make there just a second ago was just like wait to take the resin off the pinwheel thing is done. It's fine. Just go again. It's whatever. Just roll thumb. I don't know who it was, but don't pre-pull. Just like, be careful.
Yeah, it was me.
So, all right. Yeah. Just especially while we're learning, like we just yeah.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just really just emphasizing it. It's all good. We go again. We had a great pull 2 pulls ago. We get back there. So no worries. And just so you know, Brex 2 pulls ago, the good pull, your death was not your fault. That was because of the ad being kicked. You got 1 shot from it. Alright, let's ready up and go again. Just to clarify, I know Alvin said he didn't see it, but Brex shall carry saw the Pop-Tart, like, bar thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did Brex see it?
Not 100% you're talking about now.
Chio saw it.
Do you have the weak aura that was pinned in the channel today? Okay, alright. Just next time we get there, just keep an eye out for it. I'm still going to call it out, but I just, want to know for future pulls. I don't have to, like, keep saying it, right? Like the CC. I'm just trying to kind of give training wheels while we're learning. I'll tell you right now, guys, if you get past that spot, the boss could be like 30% on that pull. Like, boss is landing.
1.
Heal CD.
Okay, quadrants.
Protected.
Offensive. Hit technician. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Stuve. Frontal complete. Move. A scalpel. Buff scalpel. Canisters. Suppression. I'm spiral. Just keep going. Canisters. 1 less healer and the healer soak. After these, bait frontal. Bait. Move out, blaze. Canisters.
200 anos sem Tiger's Lust, mano. Ah, pelo amor de Deus.
Soaks. Can a tank go in 3? Depression. Really nuke this technician. Soothe. Alright, here we go. Wombo, get ready. Down a healer, just gotta really focus here. Blaze lines, go far. Blaze go. Everybody else bait. Ignore the circles. Hit defensive. Roar. Get ready. Get ready. Go.
Protected. Protected.
So
protected.
can't pull the boss that far back because the entire first canister was in the frontal.
Yeah.
Did my rocket hit the group? Because like I know it was real close. I had one that was like kind of on the edge, but I don't know if it hit people.
And I got one of the healer soaks there. I like split sides with the other one. Are they supposed to be like exactly together, or should I just not care?
What one? The Wombo or an earlier one?
The Wombo.
So, couple comments. First of all, there's a rare circumstance where a DPS can get a healer circle. It has to do with if every other healer got a blaze line, probably exacerbated with Scalpel dead. Probably wouldn't have happened if he was alive. With that said, if you ever get at the healer circle mechanic, just go to your assigned canister and just hope it works out.
Okay.
It's too chaotic for you leave your canister, and now what if your canister needs to be backfilled, and just like kind of just too annoying. The thing I'll say right now is people just need to move their blaze lines more on all the sets. Like we've now, I think there's 4 polls now where we've lost somebody on the first one. Like there's not really a DPS check on this fight, and even if there is, we haven't gotten to the end. Like just move away. Like think about how you feel when there's a blaze line going down the soul well. Or sorry, the beam is going down the soul well while you're standing, the blue beam, and then there's a blaze line like a millimeter off of that as you're strafing out, and there's like no room, and you feel suffocated. Like just move out with it, right? Like your couple globals are not going to be the difference right now, and it's just hurting our consistency. So anyway, let's go again. Just move out, give people space, because people need to strafe out of the frontal, and then we're done, right? Mechanic resolved.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heal CD.
Protected.
Defensive. Hit technician. Blaze lines go far. Everyone else bait frontal. Frontal done.
Que cancelou meu
Seth
chat?
dunks.
Muito confuso.
Canisters. Suppression. Time spiral. Hit technician. Soothe. Soaks. Once your soak is done, bait frontal. Bait frontal. Blaze lines go far. This is Mimi's. Canister 3 next. Positions. your canister.
Heal CD.
Suppression next. Short runway. Kill technician. Wombo combo in 20. Get ready. Soothe. Play towards the outside right now. Be a little bit to the right of the circle. If you get a blaze line, go far. Everybody else, stay in. Bait. Ignore the orange. Hit defensive. Wait. We roar. Go, go, go.
Protected.
Dip in the barrier. Ads are landing here. Look at the circle. Look at the circles. Phase is ending at about 1:10. Glorb will soothe here. Hunt the Rentmonker in, Steve.
I time it once.
Canisters. Canisters. Get in. Make sure you're in canister. Suppression. We're going back the way we came. This is Spiral. Look at your health.
Mano, que
Heal Vil.
bait.
What?
Nothing.
Alright, get the boss up to red, up near the edge. We're going to be baiting frontal here. Look at the tank frontal. Get kicks on Moon. Just yellow kick, bait frontal.
Kick this out, man.
Blazes out. Move. Then strike, heal shell and Vil. Striker call for your Tiger's Lust if you need it. Get in your canister, everybody. Canisters.
Protected.
And then see, what wiped us there? Guys, just what happened?
There were blue circles coming down on top of canisters. I'm guessing someone died before the canister popped, and we got fucked.
Are those blue circles from the Giga Coil?
Yes.
Yeah.
That means
slow getting over, maybe.
Yeah, that's you dunking too slow, I guess.
It didn't seem. I'm curious.
I'll look at the log and I'll tell you real quick. Because last night you had a poll where you had 1 tick of it going off. I'm gonna see how many you had that poll.
When exactly are we supposed to kill that last technician?
That last technician should die around that last frontal at X. It's approximately 335, like around there. Like
it's pretty much safe to kill it like maybe like 5 seconds after you see me like go over here with the tank frontal.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
I'm just gonna charge back in and taunt it and then kill it there pretty much.
Also, like anyone can kick that. Like I can get like the first 3 kicks, maybe 4, but I have other stuff I have to do kind of later in that.
So yeah, so Striker, no big deal. Obviously it's a hard dunk, but yeah, you were much slower. So last night on our best poll, we only took 1 tick of the Giga Coil. We took 8.
8?
Yes.
That time that technician did die pretty slow. I don't know
That's not his. That's not. He's the first
No, the old
technician
one.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the
Yeah,
time
when
from the
2 come
frontal to
down,
when I actually put it in.
the first of the 2 technicians died slowly.
Well, as long as it
I don't
dies
know if
before
it died too
the
slowly,
beam, it
but-
doesn't matter, right?
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it'd be nice to pick it up and run before the
I
suppression.
think
but
it died. Yeah, it died during the suppression that we were all running out
yeah,
of.
its death has no bearing. It's basically the
Okay.
time from the frontal goes off when I can charge it to the time that I just run across the room and jump.
Got it.
Another thing you could also think about too is this Warlock Gateway right here. You could use that to get up the board to green if that helps.
Yeah, I
at
just
all.
literally didn't fucking blink. Yeah, that's so dumb.
Okay. All right. All good. All right. Let's go again. Just wanted. Sorry, it took a couple minutes there. Just want to figure out like why are we dying? So we at least know now. We fixed that, and then we're in the last phase. So we blew up to the canister because, as Shell said, we're trying to move out of blue circles because we took 8 ticks. So that's what's
5,
spewing all the shit on the
4,
ground.
3, 2,
Boss is landing.
1.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Technician. Blaze lines, move far away. Bait frontal. Move. Ceph bomb. Insane dunk, Ceph. That was a really good one. Alright, getting your soak. Time spiral. Hit the technician. Canister soon. Soothe. Getting your spots. Do not leave your canister early. Afterwards, bait frontal on edge. Bait. Blaze lines go far. Frontal done. Move. All right, canisters next. Go to your spot. Mimi dunks. Canisters. Suppression next. There's a wind rush.
Heal CD.
Small runway. Look at circles. Res Glorb. Buff him now. Soothe. This is the Wombo in 10 seconds. Play on the outside, please. A little bit to the right of the circle. If you get a blaze line, go far. Everyone else stay. Ignore the orange circles. Hit it defensive. Mana roars. Get ready.
Protect.
Go, go. Get in the barrier. Circles underneath us. Get ready. Look, move. And Glorb's gonna AoE Soothe in a moment. Malo takes Moon out. Everyone kill the green technician. Canisters here, it's hard to see them. Make sure you're in your correct one. And then this is Time Spiral. We're going back the way we came. This is Striker's Bomb. Look at your health. We're down a res. I'll pot if you need to. Can off tank go in canister 3. Here, bait frontal. We need the boss at red. Everybody bait towards the edge. Blazes out.
Kill this.
Kill the technician. That's Steve's orb. Look at your health. Heal Malo. Heal Malo. And then... What?
I died.
Cufflinks.
I took a tick of the frontal.
Took a pick of the front. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Do you need an
Yeah,
external
the
there?
bomb. No.
I had the bomb
walked into the
and
frontal.
yeah, the bomb was in the frontal and I went to grab it.
Okay.
A gente morre se a bomba estiver no frontal? Eu acho que isso é uma
Drop a
mecânica de
piece?
heróico, então eu não vou perguntar. Não vou perguntar aqui, mas.
And I'm gonna
eu não
drop the
sei.
beat.
Waiting.
That's all I got. I'm all talk.
Need you to sing Where's Your Head at, Scalpel.
Não sei nem como é que é o nome da mecânica da bomba.
For that,
É isso aí.
the Wombo bait,
Tá aqui. Technician
Have we
dropa a
been
bomba, tá?
getting too close to where Devo needs to be dunking on the platform.
No?
Say that again?
Like, we're not doing the...
No, bait's fine.
Okay, perfect.
It's the only flaw we've ever had really there is people
You go
not
Balestial
getting to their
frontal.
canister in
Tá,
time
então eles
because like
podem.
either they like moved out of the orange circles that will not kill you through all the DR, and even without it probably one wouldn't even kill you barely, and then also just the blaze lines booping people, which we seem to got better with after we had that big conversation. Something I noticed too is Vilt. I think when the bomb is on the ground, it deals damage to people until it's picked up. It says it inflicts X nature damage to people nearby. That's the striker bomb. Boss is landing now.
Não tô conseguindo dormir, amor?
Uma hora, velho. Acho que a Mac foi lá e bati pra caralho.
Quadrants.
Essa aqui foi atrás.
Acho que tem que fechar lá atrás, então.
Protected.
Defensive. Hit the technician. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Move. Seth bomb.
It was a little slow.
Yeah, kind of a shed scenario there, I saw. Canisters, get in. Depression here. We time spiral. We roar. Circles. Hit technician. Soothe. Canisters. After this canister, you're baiting frontal. Don't leave early. Bait frontal. Blaze lines, get far out. Frontal out, move. This is Mimi's. Canisters. Suppression next is Windrush. Short runway here. Hit technician. Just always hit the ads right now. This is the Wombo. Play to the outside. Get to the outside of the board. Blaze lines go far. Blaze lines go far. Everybody else hit defensive. Get ready. We roar. Get ready. Go, go.
Protected.
Look for the barrier. Circles, move. Maul's gonna take Moon out. Fuck green. Everyone fuck green. Canisters here. Kind of hard to see with the boss here. Look. Make sure you're in.
Protected.
Suppression. We're going back the way we came. We have time spiral. Pick it up, Striker. Look at your health. If you need the health pot, that's fine. Remember, Striker, you have the gateway if you need. And then let's get the boss on the red line. Move it up, like up the line. Everybody should bait frontal on the red line. Get up the board near the edge. Bait frontal at red. Blaze lines out. And then Striker's going to charge his orb, and he's going to go. Heal Brex and full auto. Striker's going. Get in your canister, everybody. Look at your health. Intermission soon. Get ready. Health pot, health pots. Get to your spots. Range to the outside. Melee. Red, orange over there. Look at the dance. Look at the electricity. Get curses, get kicks late. No divine toll. This is Alvin. Brex.
Heal CD.
And then Shell. And Kaori. Just keep going. Like it's obviously fucked, but like, let's just res Malo. So this is what we're gonna do. Everybody be on the left to be in the cone except the VIPs. Like just, you know what I mean? This is just like anybody that's not a VIP get in the cone.
Kaboom.
I couldn't get my target because there's so many nameplates.
First of all, I mean, we were right on like who was in that had the auto cuff. I said don't be in if you have an auto cuff. It was Mimi or a mage. It was in or Steve.
What do you mean?
Striker was the first auto cuff to explode.
So were you in the frontal, Striker?
Nope.
Alright, whatever. Just.
Did it have enough
What
people?
frontal do you
those
mean?
people?
Maybe, whatever. Just go again. It's not really worth fixating on. I thought maybe there'd be like a simple answer, but it's not worth it. So anyway, go ahead, Malo.
What killed all the melee?
The ads didn't get CC'd. They finished their cast.
Do we know who was the failure point? That was
You were
415.
You were saying my name as we all died, so I'm assuming I was next.
I was
And
not
I heard
stunned,
it.
but just I got my blind off.
So I'm just gonna look at the names of the cat, like the ability. So we got leg sweep. Leg sweep happened at 407. Then we have Chaos Nova at 410. Then we have what blind, right? That's what's called.
Yeah.
412.8, like 413, and then what's the warrior one called? Shockwave.
Shockwave. I did not shockwave. What I'm saying is that as we died, the weak aura was making it sound, and you were saying my name, so it's like I didn't even like have time to react.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if Shell blinded late. Is the only thing I can think of there, maybe.
I will say, I feel like those ads are dying way too slow. Like when I watch other groups, like they're CC'd like they're dying like very very
sending
quickly.
my cooldowns on this ad because it's just what I saw in a video. I could just like kind of stay in melee and just fucking dumpster those ones if you want.
I'm sending my cooldown into the middle one that you just explored, so it'll probably still die fast anyway. Other shit.
Doing that. Where's the right side melee stand? It's like here or whatever the fuck.
It's there, and then what's so the beam will be somewhere between red and your ping, and then the whole group moves to the left, and then you hug the moon fault line over there, and the beam
And then
will
you
despawn.
run all the way back over to orange when you.
Yeah, the beam will start like right there on red. It has like some activation times, so like you can be in it like when it comes out, but like after it comes out, you want to be like where that little yellow orange box is, and then by the time that we're just like following the beam over here, and then whenever the phase ends, we're gonna be stacked on like the line over here for melee.
Couple other things very quickly. Malo, you kicked an ad there. You got to be careful. Your Avenger Shield. You kicked a sentry.
Okay.
By the way, I think I can only curse one of those ads because they start casting as soon as they spawn. I'm not sure my second curse is gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this much. In logs, I saw one warlock cursing multiple ones, but maybe they weren't aware of what you just said, and they were just doing it anyway. So I'm not sure on that front.
Would it make the second cast longer then, though? The one that can't be kicked is maybe why they're doing it still?
That's the valid point. You're probably still worth it because you're giving yourself more time to kill the ad since you can't get the second kick. So probably just still do the two, even though your point was an interesting point for sure. Then the next thing is I saw Devo got his kick at the end of the cast, and then Striker. What was the deal with yours? You didn't kick, but maybe we blew up before it happened, or
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fair.
I can check.
All right, let's go again. I wouldn't worry about it a ton.
Bom,
All right.
acho que ele tá
Let's go
falando
again.
das outras 10 pessoas que morreram.
Yeah, I assure you, if we can just get past that spot there, you're gonna see like a 40, like 37% pull. Boss landing.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Technician. Blazes far out. Bait frontal. Move. Seth. Bomb. Perfect. Canisters. Suppression. This is Roar Time Spiral. Hit Technician. Canisters. This is Mimi's bomb. Get in the canister. Once your canister's done, bait frontal. Bait frontal. Blazes go far. Frontal baited. Move. Mimi's dunk now.
I got stunned.
Spell.
Wait,
Just call for a dispel.
Someone else give her Tiger this.
Yeah, I somehow dropped my bomb. My bad. Ou eu não peguei a bomba? Não sei, achei que eu tinha pego, mas enfim. Por que no Mythic isso aqui é bugado, velho? No heróico, chegando na bomba, aperta o botão extra e pegou a bomba. Aqui, eu tenho que apertar o botão extra 3 vezes.
I have to say, the auto-locking bomb cuff is probably one of the worst raid mechanics they've ever fucking designed.
It's not.
I actually kind of like it.
I think it's kind of thematic.
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty ass if the fight was much harder, maybe. Like if
Yeah,
this was like
for
if there was like Farrak, where it's like, you know, he designates 4
Yeah,
people
if it
on
was
pole or something.
If it was phase 1 difficulty the entire time, it would be awful.
Wasn't this mechanic just also basically in Jailer, right? Last phase of Jailer, you couldn't let the people die.
So the ads were marked differently that time on the pull before this. Purple was the outer one, star was second from outer.
Okay, so I guess this is what it's going to come down to. Striker, Devo, Glorb is do we say fuck the inner, like, do I delete your names out of that, like, in start and end, and you just know which one you are down the row, or we want to be dynamic and it's like, no, I'm always where circle is no matter what. That just comes down to preference between
The
the three of
easiest
you.
thing would just be knowing which ad you're kicking
So
positionally.
delete it from the name. So no nameplate clamp, basically, just know which one you're on.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's probably the easiest way to do it.
How do you feel about that, Devo?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So
if,
Devo,
if Square ends up being there, or like where the fuck it would be, I wouldn't be able to kick it.
So this is my thought, just so we're on the same page. So Romana Alice standing, I want that to be that's Devo's ad, correct?
Yeah.
And then Striker, you're the next one down the line. And then Glorb, when there's 3, yours is kind of where whoever that person's jumping there. Malo, okay?
Okay.
Right, let me just log in and fix the note real quick, so we're not having confusion.
Yeah, can you just like call that the sentries are out for like the first couple polls, just so I got the
Sure.
muscle memory?
Yeah.
If you're updating the note, Rob, would you mind making that?
Yes. Yep. I'm doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean the important thing. I mean, I'll say it any 1 sec, Carrie. I'll say it anyway. But a good rule of thumb is when the intermission starts, everyone is ignoring the boss and just hitting ads. But like I said, I'll still say it.
In the stage 2 last phase, the little shitter ads that aren't the like casters and stuff, those are called Dark Fuse Technician. Is that correct?
Yeah, the little ads are Dark Fuse Technician, and then these like the floaty ads that we have the kicks and the curses are like something Sentry.
Okay, I'm adding that to the hide nameplate script that comes with Jundies, and I'm gonna test and see if it indeed does hide them. That might make it easier for people to like target appropriate mobs when they're trying to target it.
A gente deu break, eu perdi.
we see the note?
Yeah.
Right, leaving. We're good to go.
Thank you.
Also just your change, but yep, I got it.
Desbindar isso aqui.
I know.
We are very, very close though to getting past that spot there. Like we are like 85% there. Like those ads were about to be nuked if we had the 4th stun on that pull, right?
Guys, I'm a dragon.
They were
Dragon keys.
and we're adding orbs,
Yeah,
so
the
they should
orb,
die
right?
really
Yeah.
fast.
And again, range are just killing the sentries there. Like, don't worry about the little ads in melee. Melee will kill all that
3,
stuff.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
Get him up. Quadrant.
Protected.
Defensive.
Uma pessoa a mais aqui?
Buff Brex.
Acho que tinha.
Technician. Blazes out. Go far. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Swipe. Alright, we gotta be a little bit better in the first minute of the fight. Like, I don't know, dying on pole, and then we die. We keep losing people on the blaze line there. Like, just gotta pay attention. Let's go again.
I DC'd if I died during the fight.
We had 3 people die, you included, so.
I'm gonna restart my game because the boss is still on my screen.
Buff up, go again. Right, we're right there, right? We are.
Bless you, Mandy.
It's coughing, but yep.
She can receive blessings regardless.
Need pause. The paw buff. There we go. Just waiting on me if
Says
me.
need 3 minutes.
Oh. Can we look at the damage on those ads? In the intermission, I don't know, melee ones. I was just curious, how does our damage compare? Although we haven't seen it that much.
I think my Convoke has clobbered them
right
the
there.
2 times we've gotten there.
Right, Mimi's ready.
Mimi, when's your on pull one? Because sometimes you're pressing it, I think, and sometimes
My
your PI on pull. Don't you have one in the first 10 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't think I've been getting your whisper for that every pull.
Brex good.
Wrench.
Wrench.
The hobgoblin is holding a wrench. What the hell?
4, 3,
What?
2, 1.
Boss is landing.
Tell you after.
Pay attention. Quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive. Blazes out. Get ready for that. Get the technician. Blaze out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Seth orb. It's a great one there, Seth. Good. Canisters. Time spiral and roar. Look at circles. Hit technician. Soothe. Canisters. After these canisters, bait frontal on edge. Don't leave early. Bait frontal. Blazes go far out. Gimme dunks. Good work. All right, third canisters. Get ready. Yomalo. Don't leave your canister. We're gonna have wind rush here. Short runway. Suppression. Look at circles. Kill technician. Kill these fast. Play on the outside. Remember, this is the Wombo moment. Soothe now. Play on outside. This is Devo's orb. Play a little bit to the right of Malo's circle. If you get Blaze, go far. Everyone else, stay in. Ignore orange circles. Hit defensive.
Protected.
Mana roars. Get ready. Go, go.
Protected.
Look for the barrier. Circles underneath. Pay attention here soon. Look, move. Fuck green. Fuck green. Get moon out.
Green got taken.
Taking green out.
For killing moon. Canisters, get in, get in. Just kick. Move. You're just gonna have to pick it up over here, Striker. Look at circles. Everyone, bait it red. Like, line yourself up there, okay? Don't kill... Did we kill green? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You can kill moon. You can kill moon. Striker, pick it up.
I punted your thumb back.
These out, blazes out. We're banning frontal. Move. Look at your feet. Health pot if you're low. Just... And then Striker, pick up. Striker has to go fast here. And then Steve, pick up. Canisters, get in. Intermission soon. Intermission soon. Think about your spots here. Health pot, health pot. Get to the outside, Seth. You're focusing ads, remember that? Did we not dunk, or?
Sure didn't.
There's a lot of ticks.
Wait, what?
Strike, yeah. Okay.
Where did my bomb go?
Did you fill it up? Maybe you missed an orb.
There was an orb still down.
Well, there are going,
always
there will be orbs, so that's not necessarily the case.
Did it potentially time out?
It doesn't.
Is that a
No, that's
thing?
not how. Well,
The bomb's a 3-minute timer.
It's 3 minutes. That's not what it is. You either didn't fill it up, or you just like, I don't know, like altered back too soon or something.
It was filled up and it like I jumped and then it dropped it and it didn't trigger the mechanic.
I'm not sure.
Oh well.
I mean, you just gotta
Yeah.
go again. I mean, there's obviously something not quite right with what you did. You just gotta go again, I guess.
We're just gonna get even better at phase 1.
Yep. I mean, we're right there. It's really important though. Like after that frontal happens, guys, at red, we're about to phase because that striker's cue to pit, like he's going to gobble up orbs and then he's heading over. So you kind of want to start to think about like, okay, I need to get ready. You need range need to be on the outside. Melee are going to be kind of where you're standing at skull, so you can enter between the doorway at red and orange.
5, 4, 3.
All right, boss is landing here.
1.
Heal CD.
Quadrant.
Protected.
Defensive. Heal technician. Blazes out, far out, bait frontal. Frontal baited, move, soothe.
Protected.
Canister. Suppression next. We have Roar Spiral. Circles. Heal Technician. Soothe. Canister's next. After Canister, baiting frontal on the edge. Go now, go now. Blazes out. Frontal baited, move.
Also, is going to move a little bit weird for a sec.
This is Mimi Orb. Heal him next, Striker. Get in your canister. Heal Malo a bit. Canisters, make sure you're in. Suppression next. This is Windrush, short runway here. Kill him, Nick. This is the Wombo next. Kill these ads here. Play on the outside right now. You don't need to be in the middle. This is Devo's Orb. Be to the right of Malo's circle slightly. Blaze lines go far. Blaze go far. Everybody else stay in. Hit defensive. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Protected.
Barrier, get in. There might be circles. You might need to move out. Look at your feet. Move. Hit green. Malo's taking Moon out. Malo get good threat on Moon. And then this is Striker's Orb here. Getting the canisters. They're kind of hard to see. Normal config.
Protected.
And then get ready. Striker, pick that up now. Suppression, going back the other way. Look at your health. Look at circles. Heal him, Nick. All right, just get to red. We're lining up along red here. Moon can die. We're baiting at red here. And then Steve, pick it up. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Look at stuff on the ground. Res him, Nick. Tiger's Lust for Striker. He's going. Canisters, get in.
Protected.
Intermission, intermission. Get in your spots. To the outside. Ranged. You're hitting ads range. Melee. Remember your entrance here? Alvin will be first. Pay attention to the dance. Rex is second.
Heal CD.
Bell is third. Scoodles, you're here.
Yep.
Anybody else send it if they're still alive? I can't see.
No.
They're dead.
Okay, we have a res in a few seconds. Get mana up. Play on your side. Think about where you are in that diagram. If you're on the Malo cleave, you're at star. Steve is the circle side. Look around at your teammates right now. Think about, like, if you're baiting for suppression. That's the first frontal. Think about your defensives. Heal it off. Almost dead. Bait fire. Clump up. Melee. You need to run out as a group here. Run out along the electricity. The VIPs, you need to be together. And Mana, you should just stay away from them, if that makes sense, because you kind of like ran into them, if that makes sense. All right, anyway, keep going. And then this is going to be the cone on Steve's side next. Get ready. If you're the Steve cone, blazes out. Health pot scalpel.
Protected.
Didn't have it.
Emerline, I need you in that frontal because we're down people.
Protected.
Just keep going. Obviously, things are fucked. Bait fire. Clump up right now with people nearby. Okay, so real quick, Devo, Seth, and Mimi, see how 3 of you are together? I don't know who it is in the diagram. One of you should be over where Scalpel's body is with Striker. Was Striker alive at this? Well, he would be alive.
Yeah,
Where's Striker's body?
I'm right here.
Yeah, me and Striker were over there.
So what you want to do? No, don't accept the res yet. So Scalpel, you see where Skull is? You should be playing that. Scalpel and Glorb should be playing in that middle wedge. Does that make sense? And when suppression happens, the 2 of you clump up. And then what I want is, can somebody just look at the Ray plan and tell me which mages are on the orange side in the picture I have?
It's me and Seth.
So Seth, you want to be with Striker over here, and then what you want to do is, so Seth back up to your back left in that square you're in, back up. So Striker stand on top of him, and then Mimi and Devo do the same thing mirrored in the other square. And then when suppression's about to happen, you go to that spot and then go away from the midfield line. These 2 go right, the other 2 go left. See what I mean? Mimi, Devo go left. Yeah. You just kind of stutter step, and then you and Striker are there. And then Glorb and Scalpel, what you want to do is you want to. Can you turn your camera up, Seth, so I can see? So you see where Circle is? So Glorb and Scalpel, be on the next line, one rotation over. Yeah, you can even go a little bit further, but you don't want to go too far because the melee are going along the electricity. Does that make sense? Like, so I don't know what melee are over there. I think it's like Emerline, Kaori, a bunch of people were dead, like Scoodles, Marm. Maybe some of you are on the other side. I don't know, but it's the same concept. So you're going there. Now, Mana, you kind of have it. I think it's you and Vil are on the other side. So Vil, where are you standing in that phase? Can you ping?
Who's over there?
Okay, and then
like
Mana,
way out in the back.
And then Mana, what you could do, Mana, is Vil. Look, can I just let me talk, and then you can say your word. So Vil, you would be in all these rectangular wedges. You'd be the second from Moon, if somebody could ping that. The second wedge from Moon. That one, and then Mana, you could be like the second or third from Red. Does that make sense? And then Mana, what you would want to do is you would then meet up with Vil. Does that make sense? And then the 2 of you would then run towards X. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I guess my only confusion was just like I thought I was supposed to be getting as far away for the damage drop off into the back ring, but you just want us staying in the middle ring still. Yeah.
I'm not sure how far you need to go. I probably need to look at a video for
I have
that.
a question.
But yeah, go ahead.
Would it be horrible if me and Striker swap places? Because I want to be closer to as many healers as I can, and I feel like on the left here I am outranging most of them.
You have.
I was dead. You might feel more safe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather just can we just see a clean pull before we make changes? I guess I wanted to keep you in Palinol's range because of Beacon, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we just need to see a clean pull before we start making bigger changes. Fair feedback if it becomes an issue for sure. All right. Does anybody have any questions before we keep going?
Statement. I believe. I don't know what broke down our CC. It was before we even got to Kaori's, but we just let Kess go off.
I'm losing range of my.
I think it was the second one, the second stun or whatever.
Of my priest. That's not very fun, but I guess we'll.
Are we trying to juice it or something? Because it just felt like they were just casting forever.
Because he's
I wish they all
assigned
start
like
casting when
behind
I stun.
orange, and
Is
I'm
that what you're
assigned
supposed to do?
here on my closest spot to him. And well, I don't think he
Getting
has
cast
range.
cut off.
Yes, we missed 6 casts. I'll post it in the channel. This is.
And I'm his PI target, so that doesn't sound very smart.
But I'm not sure if it was the second because pretty sure I got it. Could be incorrect.
Your Chaos Nova missed them. Your Chaos Nova was like a quarter second after those went off. And then we missed some at 4:13. I don't know if me calling it out is detrimental. Maybe someone in Melee can just say it. Because like I can't see what the fuck is going on. I'm just doing like sort of a blind call because like I'm just maybe I'm being more detrimental with it.
Wait till they're
Looking at the
casting,
raid
just wait till
plan,
they're unstunned.
I have range of
Is that at
2
me
out of the
or
5
them?
healers we have in.
Yeah, just wait till the stun is over, and then you just send another one. Like they should all like. I'll be real with people. And when you watch videos, the third CC isn't even really needed. It's like the third one is almost like a suggestion.
Two out of the 4, but one of them is the priest.
So
that
I think
don't have
you should just
range
the moment you see
of.
the leg sweep effect gone, your Chaos Noving, Chaos Nova effect is gone. You then do your blind effect is gone. You shockwave, and we're just killing all those. All right, let's go again.
But I don't think Alvin would have range of me, even if he was on the right side. We'll see.
Frontal, if any, did they feel like
Vai carregar todas as mecânicas desse boss também? Eu não posso tomar a mecânica desse boss. Não explodo. Então, tecnicamente, sim.
I think my melee had enough for him. I didn't see them get hit. I also don't care.
What the fuck, dude? I'm a dragon.
Boss is gonna be landing soon.
Shut up, Baldy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Heal CD.
Protected.
And mana. Defensive.
Wrist trigger interrupt.
Kill Technician. Blazes out. Bait frontal. Soothe. Seth bomb. Good job, Seth. All right, here we go. Canister. Suppression here. Roar Spiral. Circles. Kill Technician. Canister soon. After canisters, baiting frontal on the edge. Don't leave early. Canister. Bait frontal, go. Blaze lines out. Go far. Frontal baited, move, look at lines. This is Mimi's dunk. Canister's next. Suppression soon. Wind rush. Short runway here. Look at circles. Sonora.
Back up
Buff.
on second on triangle.
Kill Technician. This is the Wombo combo. Get ready. Play on the outside. Be a little bit to the right of the circle. Blaze lines, go far. Everybody else stay in. Ignore the orange circles. Press defensive. We're going to roar. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Protected. Protected. Protected.
I didn't get a roar.
Yeah, I was too far away.
Probably, yeah. All right. Also, the boss was kind of moved there, and it made it much harder. we were not doing the liquid strat there. We wound up doing the echo strat, which makes it harder. Like the
Ai,
boss
não
was so
consigo
far away from the
decidir se eu tenho que
canister.
mandar meu CD no CD, ou eu seguro pro
European
Trinket,
strat.
ou eu seguro pro Zeds, ou eu seguro pro PI.
Strat with healthcare.
Aparentemente,
European
a
stonks
maioria
rising.
dos logs
Yeah, we
mandam
probably
no
would have been
CD,
fine if the
mas
boss
a
just
maioria
didn't
também
move there
não
a little bit.
tá
That's unfortunate, so just go
entregando a
again.
bomba
It's
no
fine.
momento que eu estou. Esse pá eu vou ter que segurar toda vez.
Another just kind of like.
Oh my god.
Why?
Hunter's Mark is bugged.
It is bugged. I knew it.
Yeah, Franchi fucking pulled trash in a dungeon earlier.
All right, so just what I was gonna say was there's something else to keep in mind, that Malo circle that happens.
The first time of the night that I
orange
apply Hunter's
circles
Mark
will
without,
very
without
likely
like
not be inside of
facing
Malo's circle. They tend to
away
not
from the
favor that
boss.
spot. That not
Very
always,
fun.
but you ever,
I love being
just
a
something to
hunter.
think about as you're like running out too. So let's do cauldrons.
I guess
Who was against
just
Kaori and
muzzle
Scalpel?
next time.
Mimi, hands off the keyboard.
I'm gonna spit in this one.
Do you want me to not buff the boss? I mean,
Is
So
that
Rob, for that
question or
frontal,
confirmed,
I don't know
Rob?
where Seth
Cauldrons,
is. Seth, can
please.
you look at me? So for like that frontal, Mauler runs out over here. Do you just want me like I have the boss like right here-ish? Do you just want me to like have him right here?
So I think kind of like what happened there was like the boss kind of wiggled, like moved to the outside, to the outer ring, so there's just more distance that people had to run. It also didn't help that we didn't get the roar because she was out of the group or whatever, so it's kind of like a compounded effect. I think either keep the boss still or you move it on a diagonal towards, what do you call it, canisters 2 and 3.
Yeah, Steve, you know how we said, oh, you can't bring the boss that far back because it was on top of canister 1? And then you adjusted it. I think you just like over adjusted a little too much, but
So like canister 1's gonna end up being like right.
é, né? Tipo,
Disregard, like,
o
where
Hunter's
I'm at
Mark
in the room, but,
bugado
like,
nunca
right
aconteceu antes, né?
here,
Um bug
pretty
novo.
much. Is that correct? So there's 1, then like 2, 3, 4.
Esse patch não teve nada. Introduziu uma questline e 25
Bring him,
bugs.
like, right here.
Imagina se tivessem entregado o patch inteiro, rapaz. Não tava... Essa semana era off de WoW, né?
It's like a C shape and the first one spawns
Yeah.
like there-ish, I think, maybe a bit further down even.
Aí literalmente era férias. Break hoje.
Yeah, sometimes it's just gonna be hard depending on like if he does that weird fucking like
Yeah,
run
I mean,
on
we just
after
go again.
Malo thing.
Yeah, all good. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, just, as long as it's just touching 1 and 2, it's fine.
Are they not in a C shape?
Yes,
I
they
mean,
are.
Backwards C.
Huh?
Depends which way you're looking at it, brother.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from the back to the front.
Is it clockwise?
It's the best way to
Never
look
wipe
at
back to
things.
front.
Yes.
Waiting on Brex. All right, let's go.
Let's do this for Kevin.
Yo, fuck Kevin. He kept his on Mugsy all week.
Hey, Kevin.
5,
Kevin didn't do shit on Mugsy. He wasn't even in.
2, 1.
Let's landing.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive. Try not to kick right away too. Let's use it for like a second or so. People's health are fine. Kick.
Oh, the juice.
I don't like that juice. It tastes like piss.
Technician. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Canisters. Get in. Compression. Time spiral roar. Right now, not much is going on. Main, I think if that ever happens again at the Wombo, just roar as you're running out with the blaze. Okay. All right. Canisters, get in. After canisters, baiting frontal. Stay in your canister. Bait frontal. Blaze lines far out. Frontal baited, move. This is Mimi Dunk. Third canisters, get in position.
Tigers, let's
Watch out, there's a lot of
dunk.
those orbs there, healers and tanks with your soak.
Heal CD.
Suppression, short runway, we have wind rush. Circles. Kill a technician. Right, this is the Wombo, play on the outside. Play on outside. A little bit to thread the circle. Blaze lines, get ready to go out, go far. Everyone else, stay in. Ignore the orange circles. Press defensive. Mana roars. Get ready. Go, go, go.
Protect it. Protect
right, get in the barrier. There's going to be circles. Look. Circles, move.
That was a good adjustment, Emily, by the way.
Malo, get Moon out. Everyone kill green. Canisters here. Kind of hard to see. Make sure you're counting correctly. Look at them. They're hard to see. Soothe, soothe, AoE soothe. Striker, pick it up. Suppression, go back. Roar, spiral. Hey, roar's not up, it's okay. Help bot. Res Hymnic, we're baiting it red. You kill this ad now. Bait it red, bait it red. Buff Hymnic. Move out. Bait frontal. And then this is Striker's big moment here.
Bombs in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, good. I have a lot of healing.
Get in. Steve, rally.
Protect it.
Look at your health here. End of phase here. End of phase. Get in position.
No, it threw it off again. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
Do you have like a way? Can you share a screen of your clip? Like we need to like figure this out. We also what? I don't know. Do you need to take a sec to get that ready or
no,
I guess what do you want to do?
Yeah. I can
also, I just feel like our boss at red is just we need to kind of fix that too. It's not what we're seeing in videos. Like the it's just kind of yo-yoing all over the place. Like I'm not sure like who has it there or what. I mean, I get it's hard. I'm just trying to figure out how we can fix that.
So
it's my slow fall not going. That's what it is.
Question for Malo. When you're bringing the technician out, is there like a timer or something you're on there, or can you leave the technician in a little bit longer because it's super high when you go out there and Rob's like kill the technician, and then I just feel like I spend the rest of that phase trying to kill it, and then it died super late and it dropped the bomb like way over there.
I could just havoc it. That'll do more damage to it.
Also, the boss is like wonky movement there's because I'm going to pick up the bomb and I still have the boss.
Yeah, because like something maybe you should do is I think you're going like too far orange. Like I don't know if you saw there how the boss moved. Like he went from green and then he went through there because you ran over here. Maybe you want to run from orange and then just go back here, like where we are now, or like where I'm jumping.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, I charged the technician that you had, and then I turn around and he's like moving over here for some reason.
Yeah, I think you want to like go more this way. Like people will be at like red. Like they should be fine. Like if you just go over here.
Yeah, I can do that.
This is posted a picture. That's where Sense is with his circle. And you see the boss there.
Yeah.
And then I just want to show this for the raid. Then the boss gets brought over. And that's what the frontal looks like. Ideally, probably should have been baited more to the right, but I mean, it's fine. So let's go again. So do you know how to correct Yoshi Striker, or?
Yeah, I just made a record that shows bigger when I have Soulfall.
After that bomb blast, Muller, you want me to just leave you with the boss, and I'll just try and taunt the, or not try, but I'll just taunt the technician if it's still alive.
No, because do you always taunt the technician?
Do I?
But,
or do you?
Yeah, you can always taunt that technician.
Okay.
As soon as like you come out here, because I have to run around and pop your bombs.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah, I
partially
get it.
Also, just something I want to kind of figure out is like Himnik died there a couple times and Kaori did one. So Himnik and Kaori on a couple different polls there around like when we do the third suppression, died to Gallywix finale blasts. So like, are people just not getting far enough? Are they not topped off? Like what do we think is happening there? If you recall
I'm
these
always
polls,
quite far. I can probably do a better job, like rotating my defensives.
Mm-hmm.
That was my fault.
Okay.
I got boxed in, and I tried to place a gateway to get to the other side, but I accidentally teleported right next to the boss.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let's just go in then.
Striker needs type power.
Let's ready up. Go again. All right, we have like a little
melee in on the fight.
All right, we have a little over an hour left. We can see a poll where we have everybody live. We just do those CCs correctly, like we were talking about a couple polls ago. You know, when they went off. Remember, when we get there, it's just you're just sending it when the prior effect ends.
4.
Just kill this guy.
2, 1.
Oh shit.
Isis deadbeat.
Boss, look at it.
Heal CD.
All right, quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive. Just milk for a couple seconds. Don't auto kick. Emerling, you always be my kick. Kicked.
I don't know about that milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed it a lot slower, that pull. All right, just forget it. Yeah. All right, technician, hit it. Blaze is far out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Heal Geos.
I clicked on a bomb, I guess.
Yeah, they fucking teleported onto the boss.
Seth dunks. Just keep Geos up. All right, soaks. All right, depression. Spiral roar. Circles. Kill technician. Stuve. Second canisters next. After these canisters, baiting frontal on outside. Do not leave early. Bait frontal. Blaze lines far out. Blaze move. Canisters next. Mimi's dunk. Getting your canister.
Heal CD.
This is Windrush. Short runway here. Look at circles. Build technician. Play on the outside right now. Look where Mana's at. Be to the right of the circle here. Remember, wombo combo here. Focus on the mechanics. Blaze lines go far. Blaze, get the fuck out. Everybody else stay. Hit defensive, ignore the circles. Mana roars, get ready. Go.
Protected.
Look at the barrier. Get in.
Yeah,
There might be
Scoodles.
circles, move, gotta leave. And then Glorb, get ready for your AoE soothe here in a moment. Kill green. Canisters here, they're gonna be hard to see. Count correctly. Kill green. Make sure you're in your canister. And then Striker pick up ASAP. It moved to the healer soaks. Res Malo. Health pot if you're low. Steve, just rally now. Things are a little scary.
Protected.
Rebuff Malo. Be it red. Kill that wrench monker. Kill the technician. Get the ads dead. Bait the frontal. Move out. I need the off tank in number 3. This is Striker's dunk. Tank's in number 3. One of the off tank, whoever.
I think I need a later Tiger's Lust. It's running out before I get there.
You want to just like yell in Discord, like just say Alvin or something? Just Alvin, just yell it really loud or something.
Yeah, the only problem we got into is if you get out of range of me, that's too late.
Are you using the gateway at all? Does that work?
I'm blinking. Like it's double blink out.
Do the double blinks get you to the finish line?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just that one. It was just running off. Can you like hold it like? Yeah, I'll call for it, I guess.
I can try to hold it later. I just you will run the risk. The later I hold it, you will run the risk of when you blink, you will just be out of range. So
I'll call it before I blink.
Where are you running specifically? Like ping.
Green. He's going all the way to that coil over there.
He is running very far away.
From right here.
Yeah.
Wherever the bait is of the beam.
So what if I did
right now? Don't.
You're not. It's not going to help. His double blink gets him to the finish line. He just needs extra additional move speed. He doesn't need a displacement.
It's yeah. When I'm
it's not a displacement.
What do you?
Basically, right now,
it's fine. We
giving
don't need to discuss this.
him Tiger's Lust as soon as he's getting to pick up the first orb.
Oh yeah, feather would work too.
Yeah, I can just pre-place a feather every pull if all you need is one.
Wait, that feather's definitely gonna be a run over. You can just call for Alvin's thing. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll put down a feast. Let's put it away from where we're doing this debates here. Just
Steve, try and
eat the feast.
That blast to purple. And yeah, like there's a lot being called out, so I just didn't mic up, but I had a wrench monker on me, and I just died to it as I ran out with the moon.
Yeah, I tried to taunt it, but I taunted a different one.
I also cannot see that one because it's not back up yet. So if it gets out, someone else has to cover it.
Let's ready up. Let's go. Where'd you tell him to go with the tank circle, Malo? Because in the video, he goes to skull. The picture I posted, that's the last one of the phase.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, do we want to like?
Can you go like further to like circle?
I mean, I could just go like right here. That's exactly where he did.
Yeah, you just like wherever you were there, it wasn't that spot.
Yeah, it was just awkward. I was trying to.
I feel like he's just standing where we are right now, right? That's
yeah.
Like right where the group is.
So we're just moving
on
too
this
fast.
Line. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I know where he's standing. That was just kind of scuffed because Malo died, and then the wrenchmonger went and fixated on somebody else, so I had to taunt it and then get back out.
All right, let's just keep going then, and then if we think we have more issues, we guys can pause and take a look at it.
You know what that setting is?
It's under the auto section. I don't know if it like toggles things off, but I know it can toggle things on to see if you have anything checked in there.
I can look into it while you're doing the pull.
5.
Also be landing soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Heal CD.
Offensive. Just kick instantly when it happens. Kill Technician. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Need to kill the Technician. Got Seth. Stokes. Suppression. Spiral Roar. Look at circles. Kill Technician.
Ai, meu vôlei não saiu, não ganhei trickshots.
Soothe. Yeah, soothe X. X, yep. Getting the canisters. After these canisters, bait frontal.
Cheguei no
Go
meu
bait.
canister.
Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Blaze, yep, good. Heal fell. He has a dot. Canisters next.
Bom saber que ninguém morreu.
Get in.
Crime sem casualidades.
Heal CD.
Suppression. Rin rush. Small runway. Res mana.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Okay. Great.
Somebody's got to get X here.
Soothe X. Kill the ads. There's going to be no roar here either. Wombo combo. A little bit to the right of the circle. Blaze lines. Get the fuck out. Move out with Blaze. Frontal bait. Ignore the circles. Defensive. Get ready. No roar. Go, go, go.
Protected.
Pot if you're low. Kill that person. Circles under you. Down a player. Really hit green. Canisters. Hard to see.
Suits.
Soothes. AoE Soothe Glorb. This is going to be Spiral. Tank circles over there. Don't be over there.
That's low. That's low.
That's fine. The timing's fine. Bait frontal. Bait frontal the edge. Blaze out. Bait frontal. And then this is Striker's big moment. He's going to yell Alvin for the Tiger's Lust.
Lost me.
Getting your canister.
Protected.
Intermission soon. Positions.
Protected.
Remember, Ranger hitting the sentries. Melee enter correctly. Alvin's first. Then it's Brex. Then it's Shell.
Heal CD.
Are they immune to shells?
No.
No, I did mine. I did mine too early because the fucking weak aura buzzed at me, beeped at me.
Those are also just dying really, really slow.
Also,
we need to look at damage.
I mean, I'd linked logs from a few polls ago. I can link that poll. Also, I saw Glorb do this, and there's some other range doing it. You really need to learn the dance of the electricity between the outer and the inner ring. There are safe spots to cross through where you take 0 damage from that, but you need to like recognize that. You could watch the Warpath video at ranged if you need to see that.
So melee, it's kind of a pain in the ass to see the like center line right with the ads on top of it. But you start in the orange side, the ads all come up, and as soon as it's like the beam has crossed the center spot, there's like a gap right there, and you can just cross it immediately, and then you're on the star side, and you just kill the ads as you like slowly walk towards where you're supposed to be.
Seth, real quick, go to auto. Under auto, go to auto toggle friendly nameplates. Change the areas you want to see, not here. All right, I'm gonna look at that poll. I mean, I'll be real. Our damage is kind of piss on those ads. Like, I don't know. Like, this is kind of why. I mean, maybe people are doing it and they're just not hitting their buttons well. But like, this is why almost every single person, when you look at lords, has their cooldowns in the intermission, and we're just not getting the damage we need there, and that needs to be better.
I was a quarter of the damage to them, and even on heroic, like when they spawn and I have my cooldowns, like I just delete those. So I think that's just my bad for being dead.
I mean,
you also have to consider so as a mage, I'm not hitting those at all because I'm like hard tunneling my ad in the back, right? Like you're not getting any ignite cleave on those at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I mean, maybe just hit those and just see what happens. Try that maybe this poll.
Yeah, I mean, I would just be hitting boss, but yeah, okay.
Leave off.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like just a profile that leads to that. So, but and then you still have to get your kick, and then that just, yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is then like who's hitting the back ads. You know what I mean? With
kind of fucking shit on them.
Okay, all right. Let's just try that and see what happens. And then once they die, mages, you probably just need to help tickle the sentries if they're still up, because like who else is gonna hit them, right?
Okay.
I don't know. We'll just have to kind of gauge it, right? It's kind of like
I think
hard to
this
say.
is
Like,
the
I don't
first
know what
time
health
that I
they're gonna be
hear
at. Maybe they're
Rob
like
calling
10%, and it doesn't
our
matter. You know what I mean?
damage
So
piss.
Up to this point, I think we've actually
And we
been killing
definitely
the sentries,
had
like, pretty well.
a few other times that I can
are we
think of.
comfortably skipping the second cast?
Oh yeah.
Not
Where
okay.
we definitely had piss
We're
damage.
overkilling. Let's try
I think
that.
mages can cleave off boss.
Mages cleave. Main
To
is
be fair,
alive.
everyone is fucking
and
dead
then,
at that
like,
point.
I don't know.
so-
Like, can I maybe just not call the stuns? I feel like maybe I'm baiting people. I can't see from Steph's POV. So like maybe does someone else want to kind of shot call that a bit? Maybe Scoodles could mic up. I'm just throwing out somebody.
Isn't that the whole point of the weak aura?
It seems like people are having issues with it. Shell's like, oh, it buzzes, and then he hit. I don't like. I'm not sure what to say. Like,
Guess I am
No,
having
it was
to
because
save
Brex
my
held his
CDs.
for so long that when you called my name, Brex's cast was still going off.
Because I kind of wanted to
That's
send it
why
on
I
CD,
kicked
but
early.
apparently
Or I mean, blinded early.
that is not an
And
option.
then also, Brex, do you have your meta there?
No, I messed up there.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I don't know how tanks are beating you with meta. So, all right, that explains a lot too. All right, let's go again. Guys, we could really get past the spot, and I tell you, just like lock the fuck in that intermission, like get there, and like the fight will, like you're all of a sudden this fight is just gonna melt. Like
there are guilds that can go have gone from 50% as their best pull to 0.
Yeah, like that's how close we are. So like set up, lock in, hydrate. This could be it, right? Unironically it could be the kill, right? Any of these pulls, right?
Let's get to Steve dunking a bomb so I can let him die.
Yeah, come on, guys. I'm a dragon.
Can't let him die.
Or Glorb DCs.
I definitely can.
That would be the Glorb bit. Boss landing.
Potions next.
What? Oh my god.
The swipe. What happened?
Lighter than air happened.
Oh, you thought, bitch.
I don't know what that
I was
means.
rescuing you to get me.
He had his little
talent
fart
that-
hop after roll.
Yeah. It like launched me off the edge of the
I
thing.
killed Mana? Like just not moving out, or?
I don't know. I did the same thing I've always done. My toe must have been in.
Alright. Then, well, I heard Kaor saying something about potions.
No,
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
Sorry, just based upon our Vexy incident on the first day of the tier. Anytime someone's potions, now it's like a visceral reaction of.
Did you guys know that the cauldron didn't have all the potions in it?
Does now.
Alright, so just for clarification, just so I know what's expected of me, does anybody actually need me in the 4cc rotation to say my name at this point? Because I can't say it.
Why would you say your name?
Or, not my your
Say when.
their name. Or yeah, the intermission. Yeah.
I don't need it.
Right, Brex, Shell, Kaori, do you need that, or do you feel like
I
you
should
know
be
what
okay.
to do?
No.
Brex?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm not saying anything then. All right, just want to make that clear so we're not like, oh, I thought you were going to say something, and so.
Rob is going
say my name.
nonverbal.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Scalp, what's good? We did that practice with you with P for the inevitable Glorb DCs at 6:45 into the pole, and you have to life grip him.
5,
Dude,
Yeah.
don't curse it.
3, 2, 1.
Cratering.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Defensive. Tactician or technician, whatever. Blaze lines out. Stove. Bait frontal. Move. Stuff orb. Great dunk. Canister. Suppression next. Spiral roar. Circles. Hit technician. Soothe. Canister's next. After canister, baiting frontal. Don't leave early though. Frontal bait, go. Blaze is far out. Frontal baited, move. Mimi's dunk. Third canister, positions. Get in. Suppression, small runway, wind rush.
Heal CD.
Oh, I'm so fucking dumb.
Circles, gear health. Iltios. Okay. Technician. Play on the outside right now. Soothe. This is Devo's orb. He'll be dunking after. Beat to the right here. Get ready. Wombo combo. Mechanics. Blazes go far. Everyone else, stay in. Ignore the orange circles. Hit defensive. Roar. Get ready.
Protect it.
Go, go, go.
Protect it.
Barrier. Look at your feet. Circles here.
Oh, sorry, Diva.
Green. Not yet Glory, but get ready for AoE Soothe. Everyone hit green. Canisters. Make sure you count here. They're hard to see. Count. Get ready to pick up Striker. This is Roar and Spiral. Head back. Look at your health. Circles. Res. Buff Mana. Buff her now. She just came up. Mage buff. Watch the frontal. Watch the frontal. Alright, bait frontal. Along the edge. Bait frontal. Move out with Blaze. Alright, good. Striker's gonna call for his shit. Heal Malo.
Somebody's gonna have to give it to him.
Another monk. Get ready. Another monk. Get ready.
Do it now.
Getting your canister, everybody. Steve, rally.
Protect it.
Health pot if you're low. Intermission soon. Positions. Get ready with your stuns.
My god.
Range to the outside. Melee, enter near circle. Remember your stuns. Range, look at the dance.
Heal CD.
Yeah, let's go off.
Did you blind shell? Because that felt
Yes,
like
I
the
did.
third set of casts. Okay.
No, I definitely blinded.
Did it actually stop their casts?
Yes, it did.
I've said this like 4 times when people have asked that. The blind works. I've seen it stop casts. The blind works. So we can stop asking.
And other guilds use it too. Like they're in videos.
I know.
Like,
It's just like, I don't know.
And like sorry, I don't want to get frustrated, but I feel like we need to be like a little bit better in this intermission. Like we're just kind of like face planning right now. Like we're so close to just sort of busting this fight wide open, and we're just kind of just like trolling there a bit. Like
before that, it's been twice now. You're asking for that roar. That roar is never up there. It's always 20 seconds. I don't know if
Yeah, my meta also
we have
wasn't
something
up
that's wrong.
because I was
or-
20 seconds up off my meta for that.
talking on top of each other right now.
I mean that roar, like it's been
Be running 1 or 2
now.
minute roar.
1 minute.
Okay, all right, let me just go look at the sheet. Maybe I'm misremembering the assignments. That's not a big deal. I could just be missaying the wrong thing. I'll get back to you on that. Let's just move to the next topic.
Okay.
So,
What,
how is your
saying
meta
your
not up?
metas are not up. It's probably just because of like the sequencing of how you're sending it, right? You're not.
Yeah,
sending
there's
it
just some
exactly every
slight
two.
desyncs.
You are correct, man. I should not be calling the roar. So disregard that comment. I'm just getting
So-
confused in the fight. So forget it.
So here's I think what happened watching my VOD back. The first set of ads got stunned, and then when that stun wore off, half of them stayed by orange and half of them started walking towards yellow. And then Brex's stun missed 2 of them. Those 2 got their cast off and then started to cast again, and Shell blinded and stopped those 2 as Brex's stun wore off. So then Shell's blind didn't get those ones that Brex's stun was wearing off of. And then I guess in theory maybe I or Kaori could have tried to stun everything all at once, but I kind of didn't realize Shell's blind had already gone off because it only, got 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I sent
and then
the stun, and it
everything
probably
exploded.
didn't hit like too many things because of that reason.
Did we have like, I don't know, like an Ursul's there, or are we just stunning the first 2 slow? Because I know like they try and move, and we are trying to stop them from that, and it feels like they move a little bit too much in the beginning.
I have a question. So, Brex, you said your meta wasn't up yet. Did you send your meta, and does it still stun things where you land?
No, I didn't. I had Nova there. No meta.
Okay.
What's the cooldown on meta?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah, but the thing is with
Think it's
Demon
minutes.
Hunter, you want to first like send your I-beam. So if your I-beam is not up yet, you typically are like pushing your meta back a little bit.
So I'll say
But
this.
the way this fight starts, you don't send your first meta till like 13.
Well, you sent your meta 8 seconds on that poll, and that's pretty much what every DH is doing on Lorgs. And then looking at Lorgs, there you sent your meta at 226, and most Demon Hunters are sending their meta between, I would say, 211, 212. There are some that the latest meta is like 225, 223.
Yeah, considering there's not much of a damage check on this boss, you might just have to kind of send meta as it comes up, even if it's not ideal, just so that you do have it up for that ad set.
But how do we fix the ads moving? I think we were talking about something there with that. Like with the Nova not hitting all of them, or whatever we were saying.
So I think, Rob,
Go ahead, Scotty.
I think we should just have me do the stun instead of Brex, because leg sweep has extra range, and I think it's technically a longer. I think it's technically a longer stun duration than Nova too. So you get an extra like half a second.
Are we shift
quarter of a
everybody
second.
down, or is he just eliminated from it?
I think you probably can just eliminate him.
Okay.
Not sure it matters too much. And the truth is, the third stun, whether it's Kaori or Brex, is going to be like double DR'd, right?
DR,
So
yeah.
as long as like they can both send it if they want, like, in if they think it's going to get off or whatever.
Another solution is the Evoker AoE Soothe. That's a pressing roar, right?
I'm not sure if it'll reach them from back at the ranged area.
I know some groups use Op Roar on these ads too with the first stun, but then we would lose it on the Warmongers. We'd have to do 3 single soothes. That would be another option.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
we'll be
really
fine.
necessary.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring it up since it is a thing. If we were like, oh, that's a great idea. Or
I think
whatever,
we
never
just
mind.
need to iron out what we're doing and optimize our damage a little bit, and it'll be fine.
And then, Mana, did you die to the orange Final Fantasy, like, kind of mini game?
Yeah, I mean, so when you're saying like range to the outside at that part, should I be going to the outside circle? Is it easier to play the phase out there? I guess because like that's what I had been doing, but then that pull I didn't, I guess, and it was okay.
You always start in the outside. Like if you watch, if you watch that DZ video, like at the beginning of phase 2, every ranged has to go to the outside. The ring 3, we'll call it, if melee or ring 1, and then you have to pay attention to the dance of the electric blue line keeps changing, and then that's the gap, and then you go through that when the red circles start filling up your thing, and you just keep weaving back and forth between the two of them. Do we see the note?
Yeah.
Right. Party, we're good. Right, let's go again. Did not edit your thing, Scalpel. I did not see that. So another time I'll
Yeah,
get
no,
it.
that's fine. I'm gonna adjust. I just next time,
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
2 seconds isn't the biggest thing.
How did we feel? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's for sure. How did we feel on the sentries with less range hitting them? I know we wiped.
It's impossible to tell if everyone
They
dies
were
early.
died too fast, honestly, probably again, because the
Okay,
this one back here just started. I think it's second gas.
Okay, all right, let's go here. We kind of wasted enough time talking there, so obviously it was worth it. But let's keep going.
Mine was kicked early. I don't know how or who.
I'll look at it while we're polling here.
5, 4, 3.
Boss is landing soon.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
Quadrants.
Protected.
Offensive. Your ad was not interrupted at all, that pull. Striker, there was only one kick on that pull. Kill Technician. Blazes out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move.
That was bad luck. Sorry, I'm.
Get him Nick up. Seth Coil. It's gonna be a late dunk. Look your feet. Canisters. Rebuff if you haven't. This is Time Spiral Roar. Kill Technician. Canisters next. Get in. After this, baiting frontal, outside. Bait frontal. Blazes out. Frontal baited, move. Canisters next. Mimi dunks. Get in.
Heal CD.
Alright. Wind rush move toward runway. Look at circles. Look at your health. Kill Technician. Play on the outside. Outside. This is the Wombo here. This is Devo's Orb. A little bit to the right of Mahler's Circle. Blaze lines go far. Everybody else stay in. Ignore the orange circles. Hit defensive.
Protected.
Get ready with Roar. Go.
Protected.
Look at barrier. Circles underneath. Be ready. Gotta move. This is going to be Glorb's AoE Soothe in a moment. Kill green. Malo takes Moon out. Canisters, hard to see. Count correctly. Looking out, canisters. Get
O
kicks.
jogo tá frisando.
Striker, get the orb. We need to kill green. Look your health. Run far away. Make sure it says safe. Do you have it, Striker?
Yep.
Yeah, he does. Okay. All right, we're baiting frontal, kind of near red. Let's be out of this. It's a little weird. You can just bait it here, or whatever. Just move a bit. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited. Move. Don't worry about damage too much right now. Just get to the intermission alive. Striker's gonna call his lust.
What's now?
Getting canisters. Steve rally.
Protected.
Intermission soon. Get ready. Remember, Scoodles is the new second. Positions. Do not Divine Toll. May just get ready with your kick.
Heal CD.
You okay, right?
No, I just fucked up.
So I need to get your son?
No, they're all dead.
Oh, they're
I
dead.
can't say. Remember, I'm payphone POV. Yeah. Do we have a resin too? Just get either of them up. They're not in a soak. Make sure you're on your sides. Remember that whole conversation I said about Scalpel? You want to be in the middle ring. Remember?
Thank you.
And then Glorb move over. I mean, you have suppression a little bit. Cone on the left. Cone on the left. Is that group? And then Mimi, you should be back with Devo. Bait fire. Be with your partners. Clump up. Melee, run out. Make sure the text says safe. Run out.
Huh?
What?
That was bomb.
Like, what? Like, if you know you died, I'm not going to be angry. We need to fix it, right? Like, who,
Alright.
Auto-locking cuff bomb.
Yeah, looks like Mimi died to something.
If it could have been me, but if it was me, I disagree with whatever the fuck happened.
What's Haywire Workshop?
That's
It's
crossing
stepping
the
on a
blue
circle,
lines.
yeah.
It's the blue like hawk that's between the electricity stuff.
Yeah, that's what killed me.
It's not blue.
Sorry, the blue what?
Huh? It is blue, yeah.
Yeah, I never seen a human blue one before. There's a book about it though.
So the real important thing is we have a lot of people horrifically like in the wrong position. So Seth, can you keep your thing still for just point it up, stand still? So, all right. Seth, ping where you think you should be. I'm gonna quiz all the ranged right now. Seth, ping when the phase starts, all the ads are dead. Ping where you think you should be, Seth. Use the ping.
Over here.
All right, Seth is jumping. All right, and then Devo, ping your spot.
Or go there. This is the same area.
Yeah, honestly, you know what? Yeah, just go to your spots right now. I want all the range to go to their spots.
Melee, just stand on the grate.
Yeah, melee back up so we can clearly see. All melee back up. All melee back up. Alvin, all right, turn your camera up so I can. All right. Mana, I would probably play over more to your left, like 2 wedges over so you can get to Vil, and you're also in better healing range there. And then, yeah, Mimi, Devo are fine. Striker, you probably could play a little bit closer to Seth if you wanted. Does anybody see anything inherently flawed here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking about suppression, what does Hymnic do? Like, should he, like, because the mage is... Yeah, I'm just, if you get picked...
With one person, there's so few circles, you can just do kind of whatever the heck you want.
If Hymnic try to favor...
If you watch
like,
THD do it, he just makes a little, like, loop over there all by himself.
Actually, sometimes you can get, like, 10 circles on you, and you can just do a small circle like this, and it's fine.
All right, so this is so what you want to do is when the intermission starts, make sure you're on the correct side of this red 50-yard line here when we're killing the ads, and then when the phase ends, you just get to those spots. And then the important thing is, like, make sure you're in the cone. So, like, Vil, Mana, you then get in the cone. Mana, you might need to strafe over when the cone goes out because it might wiggle. Same with Vil, you're on, like, the edge of it. Just make sure you're in. And then Palinol, remember, you're going to have to run out. I think Nora in the picture, I think I had you running out. I don't remember. It's whatever in the slide is. Just make sure you're kind of fanned out like that picture. And then the same thing on the other side with Glorb, Scalpel, Hymnic. Make sure you're fanned out correctly. All right, let's go again.
Can I rely on bubbling there if I want?
What?
Can I rely on bubbling there if I want, or is there another
bubbling
moment?
where?
The run out.
No. Didn't you see my DM with the defenses? You have to save bubble for 6 minutes for the overlap.
Okay.
There's a
that is hard
graph
required
in the channel.
Yeah.
Or a chart or whatever.
I also DM'd other people too. They probably wouldn't look
this
at it. So.
graph.
My game just died. I have like 1,000 ping.
Want to relog?
Our melee ads were a lot better there.
Yeah, they would have
They
been
still could've
perfectly
died
fine
a
if I
little bit
didn't
further.
get myself killed by being a hard
Is
L.
there anything useful? I mean, we're waiting for memes. Anything useful with your death? Like, I did this, don't do this. Or
No,
something,
I'm just
or...
no. It's
okay. All right.
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just and then
We support women's
him
rights.
got booped off by a thing, and then what happened to Scoodle? Sabotage controls. What is
I
that?
got hit by the spinny blue line when I was like right up against the edge of the thing with a whole other stack of people. So I don't understand how I rewatched my VOD and I still don't understand how I got hit by it. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then Mimi's death. Yeah, Haywire Workshops. That's what we touching the blue
Yeah,
like caulk
I
line
was
between the middle and the outside ring. So yeah, we don't you want to just make sure you're on the outside, and then
Yeah, I scooched in a bit because I was out of range of healers. I should not do that. I'll just wait for healers to come back into my range.
yeah, I think also keep in mind there's like nothing really going on there too. Like the stuff will work itself out, and just kind of keeping the thing Palinol and Alvin want to keep in
Como é que
mind
troca
is the
o
people you're
servidor dessa
healing
merda? Não tô conseguindo.
are group 1, and then Mimi and Devo. Group 1, Mimi, Devo are kind of like your responsibility, Alvin and Palinol, and then Marm and Scalpel are all the other people. So it's Striker, Seth, and then group 3, you know, Kaori, you know, like stuff like that. So anyway, are you back in, Mimi?
I'm not.
No, it says Mimi's gone offline. Okay, I guess we're waiting.
Is there a spell in Liquid Reminders for all of the ads spawning?
Ah, beleza. Eu não sei minha senha, cara.
I mean, you could just see that line there where it says P2, that white line. I mean, it's right after that. It's like the Mayhem rockets right there. You could put it like at 404 on the Mayhem rocket, or like 402, 401. Granted, like how early in advance do you want this reminder? Would you like it like many seconds in advance, like 10, 15 seconds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it 20 seconds. I don't know
So
how
do
I'm gonna
this.
make my
Listen.
meta work,
No,
but
so do this. So you see that white line at there I'm talking about for P2? Put it before the white line, so then you get the reminder in advance. Put it at like 3:56. Does that make sense? Just be like put like prep for ads or something like that. Malo link to video with timestamp to the intermission shows what our ads should be ideally. Did our ads look like that at all? Because like I said, I can't see them.
They looked closer to that. There were like 3 left at the end.
Is Mimi there? Can she hear us?
I am hearing you, yeah.
Are you back in?
I'm trying to log in. Game doesn't want me, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. I know you said you had issues. I didn't understand what was happening. That's all.
I mean, the main thing I noticed from this video is that the ads are walking towards Star Marker.
Cara, tenho certeza que eu vou estar com 5 mil de ping.
As opposed to ours, which seem to either be walking towards orange or not moving at all, which spreads them out, which makes them harder to kill.
Por isso que não tá logando. A Blizzard cagou no servidor lá, alguma coisa.
Move that fast, so that
pretty
might
much
be
is
part of the splitting.
Yeah, like as soon as the ads come out and the beam goes out, you just walk across the halfway point into the yellow quadrant, like right away behind the beam. You can kind of see sense to it there. But I thought our ads were like pretty good that time, and I'm guessing they'll just continue to improve.
Posting some like comparisons of some other guilds too.
I got them, mas é isso aí.
What do their ads look like? So. Let's go again.
My damage could be so much higher if I could Divine Toll.
You wish.
It should have like a talent that turns off its interrupt but gives it more damage.
Divine Toll after the first kicks go out.
That's like everything's dead at that point.
That probably will help Nora's damage too, because that other red's doing a lot more, and if the ads aren't moving, that's probably hurting her.
2, 1.
This landing.
Heal CD.
Quadrant.
Protected.
O que tá acontecendo, cara?
Offensive.
I'm dead.
All right, swipe. Like, what happened?
I didn't get innervate right away, so I was being careful to stay in range.
Okay. Guess. Yeah.
And then
Are you?
I mean, so Scalpel, I'm like going back here on pull, and I'm innervating you right away when I can. That time you're out of my range, and I started convoking, but like after I'm done convoking, I'm like up in the boss, and I can always innervate you after the convoke. So if it doesn't happen before I'm convoking, it will happen after if you just stand still. Sorry.
I guess if he needs it
Yeah,
when he
it's
needs
just
it,
like,
can you be forward more?
I'll try. Like, I know you're convoking there. I didn't realize like how it.
I mean, Scalpel, like if you're gating out, just take 2 steps forward after you gate, and then I can.
I am not. I haven't taken the gate out once. I'm using it later.
Okay, well, I'm just wild charging, like when the thing happens right here, and trying to innervate you right away. So.
Let's ready up and go again.
Five, 4, 3.
Boss landing
2,
soon.
1.
Heal CD.
Need to fix what we're doing on pull. Like, can't be dying to that.
Protected.
Offensive. Off procs if you haven't. Hit the technician. Bait frontal. Blaze lines out. Frontal baited. Move. Seth dunks. Canisters. Spiral roar. Look at circles. Hit technician. Canisters. After these, baiting frontal. Bait frontal. Blazes out. Mimi's dunk. More canisters here. Canisters in. This is Windrush. Suppression, short runway, circles. Hit technician, play on the outside right now. Stooth. Wombo combo, get ready here. A little bit of Malo circle, a little bit to the right. Be in frontal bait position. Blazes, get out. Everybody else stay. Ignore the orange circles. Hit defensive.
Protected.
Roar. And go.
Protected.
Look at the barrier. There's going to be circles under you. Look at your feet. Feet. You're hitting green right now. Get kicks. Canisters, they're hard to see. Count correctly. Malo takes Moon out. Kill green so Striker can loot it. Canisters, get in. This is going to be time spiral. We're running. Look at circles. Striker has it. You can kill Moon. We're baiting frontal. Bait frontal along the edge. Blazes out. Striker's calling for his lust soon. Get ready.
Us now.
Canisters. Steve rally.
Protected.
Heal Malo, heal Malo. Intermission soon. Get ready. Intermission. Positions. Ranged outside. Play your side of X. Do not divine toll.
Heal CD.
I don't think the blind ever happened.
It never called me.
It missed.
It was no, I never hit blind because the weak aura still said it was Theos'
Right,
turn.
let's just keep doing the poll.
stun.
I hear you. Just res foot Lovato. Think about your spots right now. I know people are a little flustered, but just get in your spots. Buff foot Lovato. Burst soak. Remember your defenses in the sheet. Did we not have enough people? Was anybody dead that should have been in that?
Guy was.
Yeah, Yander.
Okay, 2 people dead
Boom.
for 4. Okay, all right. All right, we need to fix something with the stuns. Like, I mean,
I'm not
like,
even using the weak. I mean, I have the weak aura to be clear, but like, I see Alvin's debuff fall off the nameplates, and I press my stun, and that's how I've been like during the polls, just keeping track all the way down of like what I think we're
I'm waiting for the weak aura to show that it's my turn to interrupt, and on my screen it showed it was your turn to interrupt, and the bar went all the way down, and then everybody, then they're casting off.
So clearly it's bugged. I don't know why. We're gonna we need to delete the weak aura, like you either need to look or somebody else has to do it or something. Like I'm not trying to like get grouchy with it, but like we don't have many minutes left, and I just want to like fix that. You know what I mean? So like. I don't know, like either like do you like if you delete the weak aura, do you feel confident in just looking? If the answer is no, that's fine. We can have somebody else done. No, you don't. Okay, so does Kaori feel confident doing it?
And you can move me up.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah. All right. And then is there anybody that can go fourth if it gets that
I
far?
can go in. Yes. I
No,
can
you
go back
can't. They will be stun DR'd.
in. Oh, I cannot go in.
If we
I mean,
want
it
just
has
for
to
the
be me
purposes
for the
of
fourth one.
if you want just for the purposes of right now, when I send my shockwave, I can just say shell and he'll know that it's his turn or something.
Shell could also just go first.
Rob at DMG, would you mind?
Yes. I'm doing it.
Sure, I can go first.
I don't think you should go first because like they do initially spread out. Like no matter what, if you watch like vids, like they'll all kind of move away. So it's like you want them stunned.
I mean, it could just be like having like 2 sweeps back to back. It's like harder to identify when like both monks have gone. So maybe just the fact that like you're waiting to see my shockwave on something, that might make it a bit easier even without the weak aura.
Plus, honestly, they should be dead by the
Yeah,
time we get
I
a
would
fourth.
agree.
Note is up.
I don't know if we messed something up there.
Do we see the note?
That node looks very wrong.
It is wrong.
You tap in, Seth? I need to see.
Looks like it's just the last minute of the fight and nothing else.
Does that seem better?
Yes.
All right.
Weird, nothing changed for me at all. My note was fine previously.
All right, whatever. Who cares? All right. Let's just go again.
No, there were no sentries on the boss frames. The only boss frame was Gallywix there.
Oh shoot, I didn't take note
O
of
que tá
whether my
acontecendo com o meu
clear thing was-
FPS, cara?
And
Que
so
nojo.
then, so we're pulling. Yeah, and then so we have plus 4
E aí, Chulo,
people
tudo
to the
bem?
fucked up stun. Brex on pull. Vil failed at the mini game with the Mayhem
5,
rocket. Just clean
4,
all that up. We get
3,
further in the fight.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
Rez, gotta stop with the deaths on pole, please. Like.
Protected.
Defensive. It's just a wipe. Alright, so I just want to say something, just really clear. Like, we just need, like, there's certain people that are just dying to this more than others. And, like, I'm not trying to be mean or whatever, but it's like, we need to just lock in. Like, we're breaking the shield with, like, even a tad bit too early. Like, whatever little micro thing you're doing isn't going to make a difference. So let's just, it's okay. Just had 2 pulls in a row.
Tudo
Where we're
certo,
losing people in pull. Let's
Podia
just
ter matado o
please
boss
flush that
hoje
out of our
pra ficar
system. Be
melhor,
extra
mas
safe.
paciência.
Let's go again. We have
Eu vou
14 minutes
ter
left. Let's try to get like
3
2,
horas e
3
meia
really
de
good pulls in.
sono e vou viajar daqui a pouquinho. Isso também tá me deixando um pouco chateada. Podia ter terminado o tier já, mas enfim. Valeu. Obrigado pelo lurk. E hoje nem era um dia de raid normal, né? Então eu tava de boa. Mas aí amanhã, quinta-feira no caso, é o dia normal de raid. Mas uma pessoa não pode. Daí remarcaram pra quarta e acabou que eu me lasquei, né?
Five, four,
This is landing
3,
soon.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
Protected.
Defensive. Good job. Alright, hit the tactician.
Technician.
Technician, yeah. Blaze lines out. Bait frontal. Frontal baited, move. Steph's dunking.
Como é que o nosso tanque morreu?
Smollow. Get your canister buff. Circles. Field technician. Soothe. Canisters. After this canister, you're baiting frontal at the edge. Go. Blaze lines out. Frontal baited, move. Look at Blaze. Canisters next. Getting canisters. Do not leave it early. Suppression follows with Windrush. Short runway here.
Heal CD.
Circles. Hit technician. Wombo combo coming. Play on the outside. Play a little bit to the right of the circle. Get ready. Focus on the mechanics. Blaze lines go far. Blaze goes far. Everybody else stay in. Ignore the circles. Hit defensive. Mana roars. Go, go.
Protected.
Look at the barrier. Circles underneath. In a second. Look, move. Just keep an eye on Devo's health there. A couple seconds. Alright, Gorb's gonna soothe shortly. Hit green, hit green. Canisters, look. Make sure you're counting here. Which one? Kill these ads. Suppression, we're going back the other way, we tend to lose people here. Pay attention. Glorb spirals. Look. You can hit Moon right now. Hit Moon. Heal Kaori. Just hit Moon. Bait the frontal. Watch out, Seth. Bait frontal on the outside. Blaze out. Move. Striker's gonna call soon for his lust.
Big boss.
Lust now.
Canisters. Steve rally.
Protected.
Look at your health, Striker. Health pot. Intermission soon. Get ready. Look at your health right now, everybody. Off heal. Positions. Intermission positions. Remember, new order. Kaori 3rd, Shell 4th. Play the minigame ranged.
Oh god, I can't get the fucking nameplate. Okay.
Heal CD.
I just did too early.
Keep going. We have a res in 9 seconds. It'll be Glorab. Needs to be res.
Back up.
Res Glorab now. Just anybody get the res. Get in your positions now. Buff Glorab. Get in your positions.
Shell in a soak.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yes, I am.
I need a melee over there. Who's a melee over there? Someone
Which side?
Right now.
Our
Someone get in
side.
that. Actually, we're actually bait fire now. Suppression. Look at your health. Run away. Make sure it says safe.
He's in Malo soak.
Yeah.
I will be his soak.
Perfect. Now go back to your spots. Just off heal a bit. Move out with these. Put as much of it as you can off the board or into the electricity, and then other people can compensate. Our next soak is blaze lines. Move out. Play super safe. Let's see as much of the fight as we can right now. This is good prog learning, okay? This is the frontal. This is Steve's frontal. VIPs, get out. Heal Brex. Bait fire. Get with your people. Run out and look at your health here. Play it safe.
Protected.
Maintenance down.
We still have enough people in it because it's technically you need 5, but we're good.
Protected.
This is the wombo combo. This is the immunes. Okay, you can spell word Magistus instead here, Malo, right now.
I don't know where the fuck he is.
4. So that's the immune paladins where you would bubble. There's the frontal.
Heal CD.
Alvin's dead, by the way, so we're down a healer there. Suppression, run out. Just Kaori rally. Fuck it, just rally.
Funny enough, that's where my rally was.
Okay, heal scalpel. Your dunk is coming, I think, soonish, Steve. Like, kind of in the future.
Oh, we gotta make to the dunk. We gotta do it.
Front VIPs move. This is the Steve one.
No.
Who died with it? Do anybody know?
I mean, it was both.
I think both of us got it.
Both Striker and I, but I thought like we were moving out of it. I don't know.
I feel like our frontal is invading the VIPs too much in these 2 squares at the back where Alvin's standing right now. I could be wrong.
Where at? I can't see him.
Can you just ping those 2 squares? No, not that ping. It's like where all the people are, and that's the red warning ping. It's that square, the Hellstones. It's like clipping them there in this phase.
We're clipping them there?
The tank?
Yeah.
It moved a little bit.
That time,
Well,
yes.
so the thing is
Previous
with this
time did.
tank frontal is like we have melee that are over here that are like overlapping their circles with each other, and you just don't do that. Like you need to just fuck off and not clip people with your surface backup. So that's why it moved a little bit, is because there was 2 people stacked on top of each other who were also clipping me. So I have 2 circles on top of myself. Granted, I'm not going to die, but like these guys are gonna die.
It's also the tank with the bomb, so it's like
Yeah.
there's no reason for us to like make it harder on him.
There's like literally nothing happening in that phase in terms of like outgoing damage, so just don't run into the electric stuff and the bombs.
Man, I wanted to be a dragon.
All right, so let's ready up and go again. That's really good. See what I'm talking about, guys? Like nothing's going on. Like you've seen the whole fight now. All right, let's get a feast show. Real quick recap on deaths. So Malo, anything worth talking about with your death in the first phase?
Just ticked out.
Okay. Wait, something we need to look
lock
at.
in.
All right, yeah, he timely's Crackle, and then Glorb and Shell, I guess, died. I think Carrie mic'd up about the stun too soon or whatever.
No, I moved across the thing too late and died.
Yeah, that's what I did.
The haywire.
Oh, okay. Well, you also, the cast targeted you too. I think it was just a coincidence.
I also fucked some. My Mind Golf got fucked up. That should have been dead.
Okay. And then Mana, when you died to suppression, did the text say safe?
No, I mean, because I'm back here along the line and it never says safe. And it hit for like 7 million, but I mean, I was looking at my death log and I think maybe the healers were just a little more flustered than they would be normally. I think it's fine.
Paladin,
you can't be in the middle section. You have to be at the.
All right, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe you guys need to get to the outside.
You have to be like out there, right?
Okay. All right.
Half of the outside wasn't safe.
Okay. All right. Just let me talk. Palinol, can you move your beacon to Vil in the last phase, like in this, and then like the half?
Yeah, I already said that.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, I couldn't read. Sorry. All right.
Same, brother.
I'm willing to investigate the suppression thing more. We just don't have like a ton of time to get theory.
I think it's totally livable there. It just depends on how much the healers want to make sure I'm top, like full health for it.
Boss is about to crater here. Pay attention.
2, 1.
Heal CD.
I mean, I'm out of it that time.
I think the boss just targeted you. I think you pre-pulled.
Yeah.
Protected.
I see 3 different people on the pre-pull thing. I don't know.
Defensive.
Tem DH aqui, cara. Clivando todo mundo.
Pick. Yeah, MRT says Devo. Detail said boss first target Mana. First hit aimed shot Mimi Malagos. I have no idea. Something I'll have to look out to after the raid. Hit the technician. Make sure to buff Mimi or Mana. She needs AI. Frontal bait. Blazes out.
Slow and unsaid.
Look at circles. This is a late dunk. Good job. Canisters. Time spiral roar. It's white. Let's just do another pull. Just like go again. Yeah, we don't need to have a big conversation about like who pre-pulled that poll or other polls. I just think we just like really need to like it's happening. We're having deaths on poll more than like tolerable right now, and it's just kind of like a bit of like a vibe killer to have to res somebody 2 seconds into the fight when we need the reses later, right? So I think it's just like really important that like right now while we're learning, like your extra like 1 global there is not going to make the difference in anything we're doing right now, right? So let's just everybody just like really make sure that like Malo's pulling the boss, right? Or Steve, whoever it is. I mean, and honestly, maybe like fuck it. I mean, even the tank pull, like like a quarter second early. You know what I mean? Like it's better you pull early than somebody else. So
yeah, man, I'm charging in at like 0.5.
All right, let's ready up. Go again.
Wrench.
Get wrenched.
Wrench.
Oh shit! Wasn't wrench also the VOD thing?
Yep.
Pink, wrench.
Yeah. All right, get ready. All right, let's pay attention here. We've struggled with this here. 7 seconds.
I forget what he even called.
Please pay attention.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We did it.
God bless America.
All right, quadrants. Pay attention here.
Protected.
Defensive. Okay, hit the technician here shortly. The technician. Blazes out. Bait frontal. Stove. Frontal baited. It's weird. Look at it. Seth dunked. Chris Malo. It's that same spot again. We need to look into that. Buff.
Porra, é essa, velho?
Time spiral roar. Look at circles. Kill technician. Canisters. Get in. After these, baiting frontal on the outside.
Bless you.
Whatever. All right, bait frontal. Blaze lines out. Mimi dunks. Canisters. Suppression next, Windrush. Short runway here, look at circles. Kill technician. Play on the outside here, Wombo next. Play on outside. Be to the right of Malo's circle. Blaze lines go far. If you didn't get picked, stay. Blaze lines get out.
Protected.
Ignore the circles. Defensive. Mana roar. Go.
Protected.
Barrier. Circles underneath. Move. Gotta move. Heal Devo. Play it extra safe. I don't have a res right now, so gotta live. Kill green. Kill green fast.
I have green on me.
Steve taunt it. Look at the canisters. Make sure you're in the right one. Kill green. Alright, we time spiral here. Run away, be safe here. Be safe. Extra safe. Just go far. Fuck it.
Steve's going red.
You can kill this other one. Here's the tank frontal. Look at it. Get away. We're baiting frontal right here. This is perfect. You gotta move a little. Bait frontal. Blazes go far. Get out. Frontal move. And Striker's calling for Tiger's Lust soon. Heal Seth.
Oh, listen.
Canisters. Steve rally.
Protected.
Canisters. Intermission soon. Lock the fuck in. Here we go. Get rid of our stuns. Play the outside ranged. Pick late ranged.
Heal CD.
Heal mana. Range back out. Range back in. Right. Get to your spots now. Look at the haywire, the electricity. All right, cone on the left here. Cone on the left. VIPs, make sure to
Porra de
move if it's
travada
near
é
you.
essa, velho?
If you're ever scared, just health pot. Okay. Suppression here. Suppression. Get team up. Played super safe. We could learn so much here. Just run out. Heal Striker. Heal Striker. Did you call it proc?
Yep.
I can't res.
Who needs a res? I'm confused. Everybody's
Never mind.
alive.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. Rockets here. Blaze lines. Move out and stay still.
So dry right now.
Heal Striker. Striker needs heals. All right, Striker, you need to move over. The cone is on the right. The cone is on the right. Cone is on the right. Off heal these people. We have some AoE into suppression. AoE here. Suppression. Run out.
Protected.
Need to res Palinol.
It's on the other side. I can't get him.
Somebody has him. Somebody has him. Buff Palinol right now. Spread out with these. Other people get away. This is Cone on the left. This is the immune one. Malo is going to spell word mana. Both paladins bubble.
I'm dead.
That's fine. Kill Pownall. Frontal here.
Protected.
VIP's move. Suppression. This is the last suppression here.
Heal CD.
Mana's gonna roar it. Kaori rally. With your feet.
And heal Devo.
Kaori needs heals. This is Steve. Steve on the right. Steve's Cone on the right. Cone on the right. Use your defensives. This is your barrier and uppies, by the way. Barrier uppies. Heal him, Nick. VIPs, move around a bit. And then, Steve, your dunk is coming up soon here with Glorb. Glorb, I would just get out there, like, in advance. So you gotta do it here, Steve. You get... Who died? What? I mean, obviously, there's a VIP. What? Like...
It's a striker.
It's like Giga Boom.
Yeah, I think Steve's thing blew up.
Oh, yeah, Steve did.
Oh, so we need to go out before them?
No.
Well, I don't think Steve's. It's not that Steve died.
didn't
I
die,
think
yeah.
it's
Oh,
like
it
Steve's bomb
expired.
expired. Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to go out sooner.
Yeah. Or we need to
Pick the bomb up later.
put that
Pick a
bomb
bomb,
up.
yeah, later,
Yeah,
yeah.
put the bomb on the ground later. Yeah.
Probably later, because it shouldn't have been needed to be dunked for a little while.
One thing I don't know the answer to. Does the timer start when the technician is killed or when Steve picks it up?
When I pick it up.
Okay.
I think.
All right, so we can look into that. Like, let's just kind of wrap things up here since we're... All right, so this is what we need everybody to do. So... Remember, we raid Sunday. Can everybody just reply to the calendar invite just to be like, yes, I know we added the Sunday raid, type of thing. Just double check that you replied to it. That would be good.
Guess we'll figure it out
just do that now,
by
please,
Sunday.
before you forget. Just makes me feel better knowing that
Good
you know
night.
it's happening.
Boa noite.
So that's the first thing.
Adeus. Falou.
The next thing is, these were some encouraging